The iconic Calgary Tower and all the memories of the '88 Winter Olympic Games and seeing it lit throughout the duration like the Olympic torch. It's been a difficult 12 months. We haven't been able to go to the places we want to go, do the things that we normally do, or see the ones that we love the most. The heroes we cheer today are on the front lines. Their efforts are not going unnoticed. We thank you so much.
Thank you to all of the frontline workers.
Huge thank you.
From the bottom of my heart.
We can't thank you enough.
Thank you.
All that they do.
We've made changes to our lives, and so too have athletes. Their new normal looks very different than before.
Women's World Curling Championship has been canceled.
We paused last year. We've endured. We're moving forward. And tonight, curling returns.
Yes!
Canada, say hello to your new champions from Manitoba. They were magnificent in Moose Jaw. Carrie Einarson captured her first national title. And now her team will wear the maple leaf. Our home for the next 2 months, Calgary. We're set to bring you the season of champions. It begins with the Scotties. Next. And just west of downtown Calgary, Canada Olympic Park, just off the Trans-Canada on the way to Banff. And the memories, of course, Eddie the Eagle and the Jamaican bobsleigh team, just to remember a couple. And we've been here before to Canada Olympic Park and this wonderful Mark and McHale Arena. It was 2015. We were here for the Continental Cup, and we are here now for the next 2 months, because coming up it is the Scotties, the Brier, the Canadian Mixed Championship, the Men's Worlds, all ahead. As we have waited so long to be able to say this, hello Canada, and welcome back to our coverage of the Season of Champions here on TSN. And the family is back together, socially distanced, of course. Cheryl, Russ, Kathy, and Brian, and our wonderful crew. So much has gone in to making this happen, with Curling Canada, with the Alberta Health people, Calgary Health people, TSN, all working together to make this as safe a place as it is. But let's be honest, it is going to be different for all of us, including the curlers, who are back, finally. We've missed it. We know you've missed it. Have they missed it?
The curlers have missed it. The fans have missed it. We've missed it. I mean, I think this year away, this past year for the players, have made them realize just how fortunate they are to play this game at this level. And now you can just see the excitement and how grateful they are to get that opportunity again.
But the environment, this is different.
Oh, is it ever? The very best teams, the teams that win this type of an event, handle the distractions the best. But what are they?
Yeah.
They're all different. They're totally different. Masking, quarantining. When was the last time you drew the button to win or lose a game? All that adrenaline. You're going to have to remind each other as a team, stay as a unit, and say, the button's in the same spot it was last year. Shouldn't be a problem.
There are several differences in the format. First of all, there are 18 teams. They are divided into 2 pools of 9, so 8-game round robin. And you'll notice it's headed up by Carrie Einarson, the defending champion. There are familiar names. Some associations declared a representative. There were some playdowns, not very many, and they were limited to the number of teams. As you take a look here on this side, top 4 will move through to the championship round. You'll cross over, and then only 3, so no page playoff. And should also mention that there are 3 wildcard teams in this field of 18, because Curling Canada thought, you know what, there are not enough playdowns, cancellations. Good teams did not get an opportunity to play, and so those wildcard teams have been determined now on their point ranking system made up during the past couple of years. Let's take a look then at our game. Einarson against Zacharias. It's Team Canada against Team Canada. My thought right away, experience pays off or should mean something to Einarson.
You'd have to think so. Carey herself made some spectacular draws at probably the most important time, certainly in that extra end in the final. She has to build on that. So once she's comfortable, as soon as she's ready to go with draw weight, go after this young team. It's their first game.
Well, there again, now she's a world champion, of course, at a junior level. How does she respond, Zacharias, to that aggressiveness?
Oh, I think this is still their first game at their first Scotties, and they're playing Team Canada. So I think they're going to go out there. They're going to take it a little careful for the first half. Leave Mackenzie a bit of that forefoot, keep the game close, and then apply some pressure in the back half.
We are so glad to be back and see you all again. And you're going to be seeing a lot of us for the next 2 months.
It's finally settling in that we've won the Scotties. We never got to play Worlds, so it never felt like we were actually Team Canada.
So to finally be able to wear these jerseys is
Pretty awesome.
I'm just so excited. They're an absolutely fabulous team, and we're just all really excited to get to play at Scotties and to get to play Team Canada first game too. So I mean, that's just an absolute dream come true.
The Scotties Tournament of Hearts is brought to you by New Holland, proud sponsor of Curling Canada, by OK Tire and BKT Tires, by Scotties, Sponge Towels, Purex and Cashmere, proud sponsors of the Scotties Tournament of Hearts for 40 years, and by Tim Hortons, the official coffee of Curling Canada.
Uki, Abuashte, Tanse, Dadanast Ada, Donashi. Welcome to Treaty 7 Territory and Métis Region 3. Indigenous peoples, including the Niitsitapi, Stoney Nakoda, Cree, Tsuut'ina, Métis, Inuit, and many others have been gathering and celebrating on these lands for time immemorial. We acknowledge with respect the original stewards of these territories and those who now call these lands home. Welcome to Indigenous Lands.
On this Friday night, it's so nice to be back with you as we enter into some uncharted waters, of course, playing this Scotties in a bubble. But it is a battle of Canada to get us underway. You see the defending champions, Carey Einarson, making their way to the ice, and it's time to meet the teams now. And it's all brought to you by Home Hardware. Here's how. Brianne Mayer at lead with Shannon Burchard, Val Sweeting, and the Canadian champion, Carey Einarson. And they hail, of course, from the Gimli Curling Club. Mackenzie Zacharias, the 20 Canadian and World Junior champion, out of the Altona Curling Club, which is about an hour southwest of Winnipeg, near the U.S. border, with Lauren Lenentine, Emily Zacharias, Carly Burgess, and the skip, Mackenzie Zacharias. Team Canada will play the red zone, Stones. You see wild card number 2. That is the designation on the scoreboard for Zacharias, because they are one of the 3 wild card teams awarded a wild card by virtue of their Canadian team ranking points, and they are the number 2 team. And to get us underway, the Zacharias lead is 20-year-old Lauren Lenentine.
Just in talking to these teams, Russ, you know, leading up to this event and talking about how with the lack of play this year and the lack of practice, they would approach the beginning. And a lot of them said it would really be dependent upon their pre-event practice, how comfortable they felt. You and I talked about that. Yeah. Sometimes you go out there and you just can draw the pin and it feels easy, and so that's the style. You're aggressive out of the gate.
Yeah, exactly. But you forget the other 3 guys didn't make any shots in practice, and you've done the wrong thing. Yeah, no, you're right. It has to be a gut feel, doesn't it? Because you can't just say, oh, I'm going to run it up and down for 6 ends, or I'm going to be really aggressive, until you have feel.
So let's take a look at the keys to the game. They're brought to you by Cashmere Bathroom Tissue. Nothing feels like cashmere. And we'll start with 21-year-old Mackenzie Zacharias.
Well, I think the advantage for this team is the adversity they faced last year at the Worlds. I mean, they were on a 23-game win streak by the time they got to the Worlds. They dropped their first game, which was unsettling, and then they had the semi and the final. They were down 4 points. So I think this team can draw on that, realize they could win from different situations, and that adds another layer to this already talented team. And then you've got to look at the third, Carly Burgess. She is, she's going to be a player that's had a lot of throwing ability and will be able to put some pressure on Val Sweeting.
And the keys, we'll get to them for Carrie Einarson. You see, now it's been a while since we've been here, so you have to realize that there's more than just you in the booth. So there is me, and there is Russ.
Right.
So for you going on that long and just talking it, you know, Russ needs to get in too.
It's been a long season away.
It has. Let's take a look at the keys then for Carrie Einarson.
Well, carry on, and what I mean there is that they were the best team last year. They really were, with an outstanding field. So just build on that confidence. It's that simple. That's the best thing they can do coming into this first game. And then that girl Val, and as Cheryl said, Carly Burgess is a world-class player. At the end of this event, people are going to remember that name. It's up to Val. While Carly's got to be a little bit nervous, her first Scotties game ever. Jump on her as fast as you can. Put some pressure on her.
Yeah, Lauren, try to
I said it all, didn't I?
Yeah.
That wasn't that short either.
Yeah, straighter. Yeah. There.
Here we go.
Right here. Okay.
Quite a bit less curl, Cheryl, so far than I expected. The rocks have just been redone. It's a little bit slower because of that. There's usually a lot of bite when you get pretty close to 5.5 to 6 feet of curl. Right now, in most spots, it's looking more like 4.
Whoa. It's good. Yep. Roll away. Yep. Little roll.
No roll. Trying to get in behind, but rolls it away. Now Zacharias.
Same weight, Em. They're good. Move.
You know, there's two ways of thinking about their approach. I think she's a little fearless, is Zacharias. But do you go after her? Do you use that old Wayne Madaw adage about the first 5 are the time you go? Because you've got, if it doesn't go well, you can still got 5 to go try and claw your way back.
No question, Vic. And the other angle there, too, is you're playing one of the best teams in the world, certainly in Canada last year. So if you don't apply some pressure at some point, you're not going to win the game.
Okay, just watch, because this is going out a little further than we did in practice.
Really good opportunity here now for Canada. Split the rings.
Should be close.
She was the first team All-Star last year, the Moose Jaw.
We're up right now. Okay, easy.
And that is remarkable when you think about it. 2 appearances at the Scotties for Burchard, and she's won twice. In 18, of course, she was with Jennifer Jones as she replaced Caitlin Laws, and then last year winning with Carrie Einarson. And so going for 3 titles in 3 appearances,
Try for the big roll.
Vera Pezer, legendary Vera Pezer out of Saskatchewan, won 4 times in a row in 4 appearances.
Boy, oh boy.
Amazing.
That was back in the 60s.
9.5? Yeah. Okay. What was the other option? Just 9.
I think the second time though.
Yeah, it should track a little more in the middle too.
Couple options with this shot, with this roll. You can roll behind the center by chance if it doesn't roll far enough. You can roll over. Double, they're pretty far apart to get a double at this kind of weight, but a couple options for the roll.
It's close to going in behind.
You guys can both.
Very nice, and Barry's a little bit underneath. Mentioned that the family is here tomorrow, of course. Kathy and Brian will be with you for the morning draw, but Kathy's with us tonight. Hello, Kathy.
Hello, Victor. For Carrie Einarson and her team, she said when they did the pre-game practices, they weren't worried about matching rocks, which is often something teams do. For them, it was about finding that feel, that touch, and if they felt they had it, they were going to go hard after Zacharias pretty early. And if not, they were going to just keep it relatively simple for the first 3 or 4. But that, in fact, may play into the Zacharias plan. I talked to Andrew Atherton, longtime coach out of Nova Scotia, and someone who Carly Burgess has worked with for a long time. And he said for the underdog teams in this event, the shorter that they can make the game, the more equal it becomes, and all of a sudden, Zacharias is in the mix.
A lot Zacharias and Einarson said is how their practice went. Both these teams had very good practices yesterday once they cleared their testing, and they had more time on the ice today. But it was their pregame practice. Einarson said, if I see we're throwing it well, then I may be more aggressive. And it was the exact same thing that Zacharias said to me. She is not afraid at this point to go head-to-head with her, rock for rock, although this is the first time she's played Carrie Einarson.
Yeah, and I did talk to Mackenzie earlier, a month ago, and talked about their game and last year and what they learned going through the Canadians and the World Juniors. And she said, you know, we learned that when we were aggressive, we would win. But the only problem with that is they were comfortable last year. They had a lot of reps and they played a lot of games. So it's a little different format out here when you have it.
Well, Sweeting runs it back, and then look at how it just scooches in underneath a little bit more. So half a rock now underneath. And it belongs to Zacharias.
I was going to say same shot, 'cause it looked a lot easier.
This is just bad luck.
Just up on my
to get this back one and then roll it perfectly almost behind the center again. But out-turn Russ is causing both teams issues.
Everything's wide.
Two flashes,
yeah. They're just not quite reading the ice. It's definitely straighter than normal.
Yeah.
There you go. That's hard on the confidence, you know. You heard her say, yeah, I might have been a little heavy, a little wide, but I didn't think I'd flash it by a foot. And she hasn't done that in years, so it's hard on the psyche here. They got to be careful early.
Let's go. Let's have a feel for this draw weight here.
What a chance now.
Yeah, so like
13.7 is pretty close.
13.7, yeah, same as Lauren's. Okay.
They're good.
You could guard this too, couldn't you? Really, it's going to be such a short run back.
Let it go. Give it a bit. Top 4. Give it a bit. Top 4.
Well, we get the curl. Nothing's curled enough so far.
Yeah, it's back. It's back there. How far back?
Look at
Back
that.
12.
It's not moving at all.
No.
So
it didn't catch the same path as Lauren's.
Yeah.
It does hang on to the back 12. So let's talk a little bit about this bubble.
That's fine. I just didn't have the same path
and the head ice maker,
Yeah, hers like came
who's
right
looking
away,
after things, and that of course is Greg Iwasco. He doesn't have a crowd to deal with. He doesn't have to worry about humidity. He doesn't have to worry about the heat. So what has he done to
You got it. Heel?
to make up for all that?
Well, that is a blank canvas for him. That's true. It's the heat load from a big crowd that we normally have at a Scotties or a Briar is really difficult to guesstimate what to do with the surface of the ice. That's solved. He was a little worried about the humidity yesterday. It was at 11. It was been so cold around here and everywhere else in the country. But it's up to 20, 22, I think, at game time because it's warming up outside. So that's no longer a problem. We'd like to get it to 40. But it basically, he should be able to get it exactly the way he wants. But again, this is game 1 for him and the rest of the ice crew too.
Trying to hold his right straight back, got it, and through it goes, and then the Ray Stone spins out into the open, sitting top 8.
Such a good hitter. I mean, she's a natural hitter, so
Yes, I can.
easy to put that broom down and make that run back.
Somewhere is better it went that way.
So nice to hang around. They might be able to squeak a blank end of this now.
You know, we talked about, yes, she's a great hitter, but it's the draw weight that she's really proud of working on and getting. Last year we saw that, of course. That kind of thing, that ability maybe to not leave herself a critical draw in the first, that's a key here.
Yeah, I really think you're right, Vic, that skipping is going to really matter for the first couple games. Like how you look down the sheet and say, what's my player comfortable with right now? Or what do I want to see for my last shot? And I think that's going to be key to this.
Can't miss this wide, jam it.
Close to 9. Little big. Stay close. Close to 9. Stay close. Whoa. Trying. M. Hard M. Right up. Hard roll.
Get across the nose. Now where's this roll going? Not very far.
good throw. Again, we identified everything's wide. A little wide there would have been a disaster. Well thrown rock.
I think we could probably bring it down.
Yeah.
Because we're not, like, no movement.
Throw. Thanks.
We talked to Cheryl for months about
I
it.
know.
There's always upsets at the Scotties or the Briar, and usually at the start of the week. But this would definitely be called an upset if the young team wins this game. But they're good. They are just plain good.
Yeah.
I think they were very happy when they looked and saw that they were playing Team Canada first game, because that's probably the equalizer. You know, it has to be. The advantage goes away for both teams in this very unusual environment.
And if you don't pull this off and lose their first game at the Scotties, a lot of teams are going to lose to Team Canada over this week.
Yep.
Final Stoneman facing a couple.
Yep.
Carrie Einarson. Mayer, Burchard, and Mayer will dust it in. And there it is for the single here in the first. The Scotties is underway in the bubble in Calgary. Welcome back to Calgary and the Mark and Vic Fail Center here at Canada Olympic Park in our first night of this year's Scotties. You know, I was thinking about the fact that we're playing now in a situation where there is no crowd except for, of course, it's a rather stiff crowd, the cardboard cutout. But every athlete will tell you when they get on the field of play, they shut out the crowd. So at this point in time, except for that reaction you were talking about, Russ, to a shot, they have no focus on that anyway.
That's right.
Or they shouldn't.
Yeah. I think for the young team, if you see shots being made beside you or against you, and 6,000 people go crazy, that's tough on the adrenaline for a while until you get used to it. But you're right, these are both teams that have played in a lot of big games.
So the single for Team Canada and Einarson means that Mackenzie Zacharias does have the last drop. She'll have the hammer playing the Yellowstones.
Normally you'd see the burn for this shot maybe middle 12th, but Mackenzie moved it into the inside edge of the 8, so they're expecting about 4.5 feet of curl here.
Now, if you did notice, no lights on the handle. It's part of the COVID supply problem. If you go into your local store, sometimes the shelf is empty, and that's part of the COVID supply. Chains have been disrupted, so the updated software for those eye on the hog handles hasn't come through, and so for the duration of this Scotties, they are going to revert to old school and just remember, let it go, and so we won't have any eye on the hog for the duration of the Scotties. Possibly, if the supply does come through and the software is updated, we may have it for the Briar.
Not moving, no. Come around.
We're close, really close. Just gotta lock it on.
Trying to freeze this, and it just won't get over it.
No, it's just...
Oh, it gets up to the corner.
It's the pattern.
Let's get you updated on our first scores and the territories. Kerry Galusha won her territory spot. Falls behind Krista Burns from Sudbury. Laura Eby against Beth Peterson out of the Assiniboine in Winnipeg, and Peterson with the single there. Alberta, Laura Walker from the Saville in Edmonton scores early against Jill Brothers of the Mayflower in Halifax.
Mackenzie looked to call the freeze on this to start, but the team yelled down and said, we've got enough of it. You can probably throw a back line. The problem is with how straight this ice is right now, you don't want to catch it high side.
Yeah, this is the shot. You add a pound of weight, it will not curl.
Back, car. Hard finish, car. Yeah, right up, car, right up. Yeah, right to it. That's good.
Oh, very nice.
Beautiful shot.
13.
Gets a little separation. Shot rock belongs to Zacharias. We told you about the difference in the format, the number of teams, and the teams going through, but the 5 rock rule, of course, we know 10 ends, 38 minutes, 2 timeouts, and those timeouts are 90 seconds apiece.
I'm playing it with like Pio. Yeah, we can just...
You could double them.
I could probably get them both. Yeah, what do you think? But I think if we do, we got to make sure we hit ours to get it. Okay.
Yeah, it's either hit the top yellow really thin to make the double, quarter rock probably, or it's dead on. Carry them off your own, and that'll direct it over and drag it out of there. It's hard to hit it dead on. You can't see a lot of it.
No.
Close. Yep. Whoa. Yes! 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 Yes!
Sweeting. And we'll spill them both, and sure does. Very nice by Shannon Burchard.
I had to, it was going, I just had to make sure it hit our red.
Much tougher than it looked.
Good call. Good shot.
Cheryl, I like what Shannon did there. She took control. It was her shot. She's the most important player in this particular shot. She's throwing it, and she said, I think if I throw Beal, I could get at both those. Really good throw.
That could even be more important right now, you know, with the lack of throwing together as teams. You know, a lot of these teams have not thrown together for months, and so you might have to speak up a little more until everybody settles in.
Like, it just cut.
And just touches it on the way by Emily Zacharias. So they're getting caught. Obviously, they ice a lot straighter than it may have been in practice.
We were in here yesterday, Vic, weren't we? And they were getting 6 feet with a softer release, 5.5, even with a bit of a rotation. So I think it's caught everybody by surprise here. Both teams are struggling on the wide side.
Okay. T line. Top 8. Easy. Let it work. T. Yeah, we're back 4. Do you need a rub?
The tough part for all the ice makers is they're letting the ice cure yesterday in practice and the day before to allow the ice to get a little bit of frost to do it. You know, it's once you flood it, it's very soft. And the ice would be harder in practice, therefore the rocks would bite a little more. So it's just fooled the players.
It's green, as they say, as Val Sweeting plays this straight tap.
That's all right. I mean, what turn did they just take it in? Because they just flashed. That side. Look. 10. Just 10. Close. 10. Close.
Carly Burgess as we play third stones here in the second.
Little down. Whoa.
Lord. Yeah, just, yep. Whoa. Just go for the double.
Hindwood.
Touches them both, gets rid of one, sits the shot stone, top edge of the 8.
Just the right weight for the roll. You know, doesn't work for the double. Pretty tough to make it with that weight.
Yeah.
Just, again, still not enough curl to get the roll over.
Like what I see with that shot, though. Most teams, especially your first Scotties game ever at such a young age, would be throwing bullets down there.
Ten 5. Weight's good. Close. Might be a hair strong. Whoa. Close. Whoa.
Watch the back jam here.
Whoa.
And gets it by, and they sit 2.
How's the weight?
So the force is on here.
9-6.
Team Canada.
Okay. Good.
They're going to be 1.
Okay.
But I think
Do you
so.
ever just make the double?
Yeah, do you ever just nose it?
Because then she can't really roll in.
Yeah, okay. Let's play that and tolerances roll in. Okay. Do you like 9.5? Sure.
Great teaching point for any team trying to get better. The tolerance, you heard them say, is on the inside. You might roll, you might not make the double, but you might roll buried.
One or the other.
Little down. Clean. Weight's good. Weight's good. Whoa.
Yeah. Whoa. Yeah, whoa. Yep. Whoa. Yep. Sorry.
Banged it right on the nose. Doesn't move that back stone far enough. So it is Team Canada sitting the 1 back 12.
I'm good with that.
I think if we
You don't want to roll buried. You'd have to roll overroll. Half. Yeah. That's for draw. Like that, we know the spot. But she's going to be taking more ice because.
So that's what I gave for draw the button. And Brianne's aren't getting there. I just think mine are getting more curl too. So
I think go off yours.
Okay.
Go off what you know.
Mine are getting more curl, and we talked earlier about they didn't throw to match rocks in their 2 practices. They just threw to get loose, which is nothing wrong with that, but you need to figure the rocks out if these are curling more than balls.
And these were the rocks used at the Briar last year. So the women didn't use them at the Scotties. Different set of rocks, so they won't have as much knowledge on them.
For draw the button? 14-2-ish?
I think so.
Yeah.
Probably. Just let us know if we're really keeping it out.
So it's getting like a 15 on your tights. So.
Oh, yeah.
In the good
Okay,
stuff.
that 14-2 then.
Okay. Yeah, same throw.
I love the conversation because first game, you really need to share as much information as you can. And, you know, both teams, but most certainly Einarson's team, they understand that in order to be successful out here, they're going to have to talk.
First update, and Kathy, let's go over to Sheet C. Alberta, Laura Walker against Nova Scotia and Jill Brothers.
Well, Jill had a chance for a double on her first to lie 3, only got 1, and so it was removed by a Laura Walker. They've looked at this double to bring 3 into play, just really looking to not jam on that yellow biter over the Scotties.
Okay, that's a good spot.
Brothers and the team out of the Mayflower. They were a Nova Scotia Association declared team. One, and we'll roll it inside and sit there for shot zone, so they'll pick up the single.
Yeah. I had the exact same split.
Did ya?
Yeah.
8-1-8.
Okay. I had 8-1 on the first one.
Nice weight from Team Canada.
Over the top, or?
Just a little more curl.
Closest you can to
The double's there.
low side.
This is the spot that we saw the flashes. So.
And Carrie's obviously didn't curl as much as she wanted.
Is good. Rock first here. Just 9.5. Hair firm.
According to their local historian, they are the first ever team from Altona to appear, well, at a Scotties, and the first ever to appear at a adult national championship, the Zacharias team.
Really close. Just manage it. You got it.
We will hear a lot from this team if they stay together.
Just touch.
Just a quarter inch more curl and you'd be sitting 2.
Did you notice the rotation, Russ? Like she's got a lot of rotation, which is really great on arena, swingy arena, 6-foot ice, but a little bit tougher when you're not getting that curl.
You got it. As good as we can make it.
Carrie Einarson had 2 choices here on her first one. She could have hit that 2. She played the aggressive call 2-3 years ago. That is not what she would have played.
Agreed.
More. A little bit more room.
Paramore is good because they can stay off and let it curl.
Yeah. Wait on me. Hard, you gotta go. You're in it different. We can go. Shannon's row. Shannon, you gotta go.
So she'll try to help it over. Shannon Burchard. Now the carry with Brianne Mayer out in front. And she's got the curl. My goodness, has she ever got it as she gets to the tee line, edge of the button. And it's all confidence, she says. You know, I said, where did it come? She says, I started making them. I worked on it. And with confidence, you're not afraid to throw it.
Yeah, you know, she's a natural hitter, so she doesn't have to work on that part of her game. But, you know, she has talked about going to the arena and throwing draw after draw after draw.
Like back line.
It's become her strength.
Whatever you're seeing. That's going to be really hard to read for line, I feel like, in that spot. Yeah, the tap.
Yeah, I like the
Just
draw.
have to move it to here. Yeah. Back 12? Or even like back,
Even just back 8.
Yeah, okay.
To get the curl.
Right there.
She
was giving
she took
here.
way out there. I hate to wreck on the card.
Here.
Hey.
This is a tough shot, Russ, because you're going to throw the weight to tap it, and they're getting the curl and the finish with draw weight, but are they going to get it with, you know, back 8 weight?
Yeah, no question about it. That might make more sense. Is that not easier? You might not make it for 1, but you can cut them down to 1.
It looks easier to me.
I think.
I just think that extra weight with the intern.
Oh, it's never going to curl enough to hit that shot rock. Here we go. So now what do you do for speed? If you throw weight at it and you miss it, it's 3-0.
There was a 13.
So maybe back 4 foot.
13-3 that just came to it, so like 13. Yeah. Even 12-8. Yeah.
The other thing to keep in mind is
just half.
she's facing 2 here. That's stone at the back 12.
Exactly.
His second shot.
That's why.
You guys like that ice?
Sorry, Vic. That's why this is a good move for the young team to change. They were going to play the tougher of the two shots. This should be made, and it's the most to be a steal of one.
Yeah, tap it on the angle.
Okay. Come back. Let's go.
Are you guys like 12?
12 and a half, yeah.
My rule of thumb here would be don't throw it hard enough to knock your own past that back rock. So back 8 foot maximum.
The lead, Lauren Lennentine, she holds the brush. And so it is Carly Burgess and Emily Zacharias who are on the brush here. What have you got? Oh, now you got to roll inside. Look out. One it is. As it settles in the top 8. Cuts them down, but it's a steal of one. Team Canada now up by a couple. It's the battle of Team Canada's on this opening night of the Scotties here in Calgary. And the reigning Canadian women's champion out of the Gimli Curling Club, Carrie Einarson, scores one, steals one, up 2-0 on Altona, Manitoba's Mackenzie Zacharias. And once again, it'll be Zacharias that does have the last rock. She has the hammer here in this third, playing the Yellowstone.
Little change of tactics now, isn't it? 2-0. It's time to try to put some points on the board.
Right here, guys.
So the corner.
Halfway. Line's good. Car in still. Good. Starting to go now. Really going.
Yes, you can talk about playing, you know, maybe trying to keep it close and settling in until the score is 2-0, and then you really got to go. But this is a team, the Zacharias team, they're comfortable with that. She talked about she likes to be aggressive, and they feel that works for them. They like to have teams chase. They don't really feel comfortable being the chaser, so I think that's the opportunity for them to get themselves to settle in.
The chaser or the chasee?
The
What is she? The chasee?
They don't like to be the chaser.
Tight halfway. 2-3. Line's good. My rock. Okay. We're tight.
Okay,
Line's
line's
good. Coming down. I think we gotta go.
Line's good now.
Line's good. Brienne, go lead.
This line's perfect.
Yes, drag it. Hard. Hard.
Little more. Good. Good. Good.
Carrie was saying that how quickly it comes back, that you feel
Like just the rep.
good on the ice.
Good sweep.
And she, of course,
Good lead, Shannon. Yeah, just.
it was her draw that really set up that steal in that second.
Well, we talk about all of a sudden the draw weight's incredible. She beat the great Jennifer Jones to win the province of Manitoba last year by drawing the pin through the smallest of holes. To get to the Canadian Championship through the button in extra and to beat Rachel Holman to win the Canadian Championship. If I'm playing Carrie Einarson, I'm trying to make her hit. But the draw weight's impeccable.
The key shot brought to you by OK Tire, service, repair, and tires. And of course, she made that wonderful little tick.
Oh, yeah.
Do you remember that was the sixth?
Oh, that was an amazing shot.
Doing nice, 14-4.
Well, you know, we've talked about this team last year. The fact that you've got
Bite the button.
some skips. They're all former skips in their own right. Brienne Mayer was won a gold medal at the University of Manitoba, playing with Brianne Meekin. Skipped her own team for a short while. Shannon Burchard was a two-time junior skip, silver medalist. Sweeting, of course, we know was a skip, 2 silvers at the Scotties. We wondered if, in fact, that would work out, and obviously it did.
I think what you really noticed last year with this team is that Val herself, I mean, Val was exceptional, and I think she learned how to be a true third. You know, that takes time. You're a skip, and you're kind of down in your own role, and I think of last year I really noticed Val was supporting. She was the communicator between the front end and the back end, and it just got the most out of the rest of her team and herself. Played so well.
Top 4 now.
There's another one. It should get by. Oh.
Atta girl. Beauty. Nice, Shannon. Thanks, good sweep.
Staggered guards are a long way away from the rings. This is going to be tricky to get out of this bit of a mess for the young team.
trying to open things up. And we'll get one. Well, it didn't take long, Kathy.
Nice week.
What a mess.
I've missed you so much. Go ahead. Have at her.
Northern Ontario, Krista Burns out of the Idlewild in Sudbury against the Territories, and Carrie Galusha from Yellowknife.
Carrie Galusha made a really nice touch shot on her final stone, facing two buried, tapped a stone in. She is second shot, but biting the forefoot. So to score two for Krista, I think she was trying to navigate the port, but it doesn't look like it's going to curl enough or have enough weight.
Hard there. You got to go, 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 go. Hard, hard, hard. Okay. You found the hole. One. Yeah, sorry behind me.
So one it is for Northern Ontario. Burns here because of the saying she didn't want to play, I guess is the easiest way to put it, for Northern Ontario. And Krista McCarville, she was offered the position from the Northern Ontario Association, said, look, at too much time, family commitments to work and other things, so their team declined. And so Northern Ontario, Krista Burns, who lost the final last year, was given that opportunity, and so she's here, the former CIS champion from Laurentian University, against the Territories, who had a play down, and Galusha winning over Cassie Rogers in a three-team tournament.
Hard roll, Em. Hard roll. That's better.
You know, go back to what you said, Russ, about picking your moments. So she's down by two, Zacharias. First one is in, top eight, still sitting there. That's that stone. And she likes to throw up the corner. Good idea, you think? You would say, obviously. Has it been their execution that's let them down since then?
Yes, and no cooperation from the opponent. You know, I don't want to pick on juniors, but you might get that half shot miss, you know, maybe get the guard in the wrong spot. That hasn't happened with Team Einarson here. They put everything on the X right in the right spots. They're staggering the guards, and it's just an uphill battle here. They're going to have to make a couple double peels to get out of this. So they wanted to get that partly in behind so that run back's not there.
Yukon out of the White Horse Curling Club, Laura Evie. She was a winner in a play down over Patty Wallingham. Won 3-2 in a best of 5, and she picks up a single over Beth Peterson from the Assiniboine in Winnipeg. And Peterson is the wild card number 3, so her team was number 3 in the points ranking.
Good shot. Might be in the rings too.
Oh, it's close.
But what you were saying about that difference, you can equate that to any sport. That difference between junior hockey and the NHL, the difference
I think her hair
in
was
golf,
too high. I think 4 feet out.
playing the lower tour as per the PGA, you're knocking it stiff out of the trap. The guys on the lower tour are taking 2 shots to get it in. There is NHL, I mean, those kind of things, it's the step. And I've heard it more than once from junior curlers who are making it, that leap to men's or women's play. At this level, you see very, very few mistakes.
Yeah, exactly, Cheryl.
You know, and the other thing I think you notice too is beyond the execution is really about communicating and picking up on the ice quicker.
In a 1-1 tie, Kathy, we have Laura Walker out of the Saville in Edmonton against Nova Scotian Jill Brothers.
And a chance here to put some big points on the board. Really started with a great come around by Kate Cameron. And on her final stone, Jill Brothers was trying to throw an upweight hit, and like the sheet that you guys are watching, it just stays the same or floats out. Only got 1. This is a draw for 4.
Remember last year at the Scotties in Moose Jaw, she went 3-4, won her first 3 games, and then played the tougher competition and dropped 4 straight.
We're good. We're okay. We're max.
She is
we're max.
The association invite out of Alberta, as is Jill Brothers out of Nova Scotia.
4. That'll work.
And it just hangs on, and there is 4 on the board for Alberta.
I think just another 2 more down in the same spot.
Now there you go. learning and all those little things, and maybe it's because you haven't played in a while.
And
She said, we forgot. It gets keener. It speeds up the more you play down that one spot.
Well, and I think that's what you're seeing on our sheet is the big difference is that Zacharias' team, they're not adjusting to what the ice is doing, how straight it is. The other, Einarson's team is. They're picking up on it. They're believing what they're seeing, and that's key when the ice changes like this.
Val, must have missed by 15 inches wide in that her first shot of the game, and they made that adjustment immediately.
We're just going to jam it. Okay, all right. Wait, was good on 9. This is where you threw in 1.
Yeah, so I think that 10.
10? Yeah. You got it.
It's going to be a lot of mental adjustment for the first couple games of this event because I think you're going to see some sloppy play, and it's only because teams haven't been, they haven't made a ton of draws to win games, and they haven't had a lot of game pressure shots. But once they settle in, then But mentally, how do you deal with playing sub 80% when you're not used to it, when you're used to, putting 90s on the board?
In most cases, not every case, but in most cases, missing wide is the absolute wrong way to make the mistake too. If you could miss narrow, tick at the guard, open it up, do something that way, but wide is a real problem.
Carrie Einarson and her final stone. Here in the third, already up by a couple. Big scrub from Burchard and Mayer, and look at this rolling over on top and sitting the 2. May have just corkscrewed a little too much. Ground out into the open.
Just a touch.
Tell you what, this team looks every bit as sharp as last season. Any less roll.
And it's stacked right on top, and neither of them was going anywhere. Almost.
Kind of roll into ours in the end, but.
It's another thing Carrie said that's helped with her draw weight is she's really worked on the in-between weights. So the hacks and the boards and, those kind of weights that you just saw right there that allows you the workable weight. The rock you'll get some action and some roll out of it, but then that also helps your draw weight. So you're not going from 9 seconds to 15 seconds.
Right.
Just that little bit of separation, that little bit of rattle room between those stones may help. And struggling right now on her hits.
Cannot miss narrow this late in the end, and nothing's been curling, so you could end up jamming the top rock here.
Burgess, Emily, Zacharias, Clementine calling the line. Enough to move him, and sure enough it is to pick up the single. And that'll be a little relief, a little confidence build for the reigning Canadian and World Junior Champion, Mackenzie Zacharias. All right, into the Wayback Machine. Not too far to 2020, the women's gold medal final at the World Junior Curling Championship. Canada against Korea in the 5th. Score 4-1 Korea. Mackenzie Zacharias with the last rocket facing 1. She hits and stays around for a couple, cutting the Korean lead to 1. And then in the 9th with the score tied at 5, Korea facing 3. Canada stones trying to draw to score 1, but it is heavy. And Canada will steal 2, and they lead at 7-5, and that would be your final. As Mackenzie Zacharias, Carly Burgess, Emily Zacharias, and Lauren Lenentine, and alternate Rachel Erickson are the 2020 World Junior Curling Champions. And here they are at the Scotties in their first appearance. And it's because of those points. You see at the bottom there, those points they earned for those wins that vaulted them up the rankings. And so they actually come in, of course, as the 2nd wild card team. And on the board now, first point scored for Zacharias here at the Scotties, trailing 2-1. Here in the 4th, it'll be Team Canada, Carrie Einarson. It once again does have last rock. They have the hammer playing the red stone.
She's throwing it good.
I think the the difficulty with this year was that Zacharias team, the points that they gained were from junior events that other teams, women's teams, couldn't play in.
True.
So that's part of the issue, I think, going forward is, you know, not everybody could have access to those same events.
Nobody else in this field. Yeah,
no.
Exactly.
9-5. Control. 9-5.
We'd like to see your birth certificate, Miss Bernard. We think you're a little old for the juniors. but
I'd like to try.
9-6. Okay, that's fine.
9-6?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think we throw another one.
And as you might expect, Mackenzie Zacharias, right out of junior, is the youngest of the skips, the rookie skips of this year's Scotties.
The career she will have being at a Scotties at 21, the experience, and the team that wins this event, you know, will have played in the toughest field. There's 13 of the top 50 women's teams in the world at this event, and they'll have played in the toughest conditions, a bubble that nobody else has dealt with before.
16-4.
Yeah, it's pretty good guard, actually.
Bit of a defensive call at the start of this, and Mackenzie asking her team to hit that back. Canada rock rolled out. Carey went out, cleared the guard off, and now there's really no danger for Team Canada.
Whoa. Little less. Close. Whoa. Close. Yep.
Great call here, Cheryl. Instead of just peeling the enemy rock, the danger rock, they accomplished both. Softened the weight, maybe 11 seconds, gave it to the brushers, got rid of that dangerous center, and now have a nice corner that has to be dealt with.
In the back. Okay.
Not many teams play that shot.
You like this side?
Yeah, I do. I just. You like. Okay. Might be max
You almost
size.
think, Russ,
Careless.
the teams forget about the corners because so much of the game is played to the middle now. That I don't think we've seen a stone played to outside yet.
Right, and that's just it. There's one corner guard in the whole game that's been thrown, and it curled hard. So I'm guesstimating that there's a lot more curl to the wings, to the center line out, and that will allow Team Canada, if they get a mistake here, to get around the corner like that.
All right. Got 10.
And here they go right away.
Yeah, he didn't want to leave a corner for them. They were trying to roll to the center.
Here we go. I think this is going to curl nicely. I think there's no reason why they can't bury this. Normally these stones will curl, let's call it 5 feet for easy math. If it's only curling 4 feet to the middle, it's going to curl closer to 6 to the corners.
I think once it gets off the center line, now it should start to go.
Well, there you go. Have a look at where that stone was.
Look at it go now.
And there you go.
All about ice reading.
Good ball.
And it'll stop and hang on to the back 12, and it opens itself up now
I thought her kick was good. Yeah, me
on
too.
that out-turn side.
That's fine.
Did you get a time?
That was a 13-8.
Okay, so like 14 and a half, maybe 14-3?
14-2,
yeah.
yeah.
Lots of rocks in play again as we go to Sheet B. Kathy, Laura Eby out of Yukon against Beth Peterson from the Assiniboine in Winnipeg.
Well, lots of rocks in play, and Laura got a bit of an unfortunate break early on in the end, picking their own stone out, and Beth Peterson and her team just going around again and again. This is a draw for 3, but does need to hit the hearts.
Peterson and her team from the Assiniboine, former Manitoba junior champion,
All you guys, you know where it needs to be.
admitted that when the season was canceled, she put her gear in the garage back in December, and then came the invitation, and then she saw, of course, that she was the third team, third wild card team, and she got that by virtue of Suzanne Burt's win in Prince Edward Island. Had Burt lost in their play down, Burt would have had the wild card, and Peterson would have been on the outside. But here she is, up 4-1.
Very nice to get that little roll on. Guards
Really
the
nice
back one, makes the freeze tougher.
There's that little difference again with that world's best junior team and arguably the best team possibly in the world at the women's level.
Maybe.
Could be. We don't know yet. Yeah, possibly.
Yeah, as soon as we get over. And they can
4 feet of curl, and everybody's missing wide. All of a sudden, they had to go around a corner guard. Val figured it out, took 5.5 feet of ice, buried it. Burgess ticked the guard, just not quite believing it, and Val made them pay again. It's just picking up in that ice that the veterans are a little bit quicker.
Not quite 6 inches.
Okay. First down. Nice weight. Like heavy, and then.
Yeah.
Ooh, what a nice
She
chance
said the back one
now.
was a 13.8, so like.
Yeah, mine was a 14.2, so I think 14.2 is pretty close.
Okay.
Yeah. They're good, Mac. Let's make it.
Another update, Kathy. Northern Ontario, and of course that's Krista Burns against Carrie Galusha from the Northwest Territories.
Carrie Galusha is, as I watched the 3 other sheets, is playing like a veteran out here, really controlling the bumper weights, the hack weights, not overthrowing things and making a lot of great shots. On her first one, she played a soft weight tick to lie 4 and 1 able to be removed, but this now is a draw to replace that stone. 4 foot for 4.
It's really trying. It's gotta sit.
Trying to drag that stone back, and they will to the 6-shot stone. Back edge, just holding on to the back edge of the 8.
It's not good.
Carrie Galusha,
Okay, we're good.
last year battling a very bad knee.
Right up. Gotta bite the 4. Right up.
Went 2 and 5 in Moose Jaw.
Bite the 4. Bite it. Go.
Margot Fleming, Shauna Barber on the front, Joanne Rizzo-Kelling line, and that's enough to put 4 on the board, the Territories.
This way.
I think you might
Good
see a
sweep,
lot of
Margot.
players
Sorry,
come
that was
in
my fault.
because they've had the time off. They haven't been playing as hard, and so injuries have healed. You know, you haven't been out. You're not in your 60th game already this year. So maybe feeling a little fresher.
Back line, you might even sit a little higher. That's good. Okay.
Even if we do end up just doing that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Do you like this?
Yeah. I think so.
Right ice for Team Zacharias, just a little bit deep
Yeah,
on them.
I think that'll be really close. So, yeah. You got
Lock or curl hitting this spot. I think if Carrie had to, she could tap this back a couple feet. There's enough finish from hog line in.
Back line.
Yeah, it looks good from here.
Nice.
That's what they're doing, actually, going back line.
I think if you throw like a 13.5-ish, it's pretty close.
The only thing with the backline call is you're behind the tee. You might leave a bit of a wall for them to freeze down to, but the positive is they'll be looking at 3.
Yeah.
Even if you tick the top red and roll into the open, and then that would open up the yellow one. This is tough.
Back line.
Back line, just through. Yep. Hard.
Right here,
He's good.
trying to hold that for her.
Shannon.
Now Shannon Burchard trying to help it over.
Hard.
Hold it, help it, get it over, get to the nose, push it through. Wonderful shot.
Man.
Carrie Einarson, and they are sitting 3.
Just the weight control this early.
It was definitely there because we identified the big curl. But you've got to believe it. We haven't seen anything curl outside in. Really great rock position there. Perfect speed.
And how many pressure shots have you made this year?
Well, that's it. And the call. The Val Sweeting seeing it, and Mayer that time, hold it. Okay, now get it over.
Full team shot.
This one better be too.
Yeah, I'll just throw less weight. Okay.
The game's kind of on the line here if you don't get this in the right spot.
You like this?
Yeah, I think so. She's gonna make it again, right?
Yeah.
If we're right and it's a little straighter outside in, this could run straight for a while.
Like really not seeing the curl till it gets to the center.
To the line, right?
Yeah, do you ever like a little less ice?
I think we can push it over, but whatever you see, I think with less ice it'll
curl faster.
Or less weight.
Okay,
yeah,
this is good then. Okay.
We're good, Mac. Let's go.
Well, after Alberta picked up 4, looks like Brothers and Nova Scotian get some of that back.
They sure can. On her first stone, Jill Brothers navigated a very small port to lie 2. And on her final, Laura Walker ticked off a guard. And so they've looked at the split to try to score 4, but they have to work with a smaller court. But it's worth the risk.
Jill Brothers, Emma Logan, Jennifer Bryan, Erin Carmody. And then a little crash in front in our game. Zacharias, and if this will hold on for her. It spins too far, but it is 1, 2, and 3 for Nova Scotia.
Little big.
Yeah, maybe a little, but
3.
3, yeah.
Nice tosses.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah,
Team Zacharias ticked 2 guards in this end. It's going to cost them here. Just not quite picking up on that curl.
Oh, she was so close, Russ, to making that.
Foot heavier even.
Yeah, I would think it was almost a little bit, you need a touch more weight, and the line would have been okay. They were really pounding it to get it there.
Yeah, if we just have to bonk it there.
Okay, yeah, you got it. Yeah, let's try for 4.
You actually hit this high side, roll into your own, and score an easy 3 as opposed to.
Go for 3. Yeah.
Yeah, right. If you try too hard to nose this, you don't want to jam it.
Go for 3. 4 would be a bonus. Final stone here in 4. Team Canada, Carrie Einarson out of the Gimli Curling Club. Burchard, Balsweetie, get off it, avoid it. Oh, and then she just ticked it over. And they'll settle for 3.
Yeah.
Still all smile. 5-1, the defending champions lead it. Well, it's our home now for the next 2 months. Canada Olympic Park and the Martin McPhail Center here at Winsport. As mentioned, we were here, of course, in 2015 for the Continental Cup. Wonderful facility. As we welcome you back on this opening night of the Scotties. And Team Canada with their 3 now leads at 5-1 over Mackenzie Zacharias.
Like it was coming off more.
Brianne Mayer, and
just look,
this will tell you something.
6 feet less.
I'm going to suggest.
At least it's open. So
just how they've adapted. You know, we know as this started out, the team that adjusts earliest, the team that can get back on their slider the fastest, figure things, whether it be game plan or whether it just because they have not played. I think these numbers will be telling. And Mayer is certainly playing well.
Oh, very much, and it has been the communication, and it's really been believing what you see out there and then adjusting to it as quick as you can, whether it's release or weight, combination of both. The skip putting the broom down in the right spot.
I think the end. Yeah, you got it.
Yeah, they just got caught early because it was so straight, the young team, and then they went to that curly intern spot, center line to the boards, and just were fooled by about a half an inch twice, and that made all the difference.
No time off, it seems, for Shannon Burchard, although she crashes there.
Let's gotta go back.
At 97%. And of course the rule, it goes back.
Pinch that. Pretty big.
So she knows, got a little inside, pinched it.
In a swingy spot again. So track that if you're a young skip. All the mistakes have been wide, outside in, because it's straighter, inside out. Most of the mistakes have been narrow.
We ever guard it? Or we can do that?
We've all been through it, Cheryl. You know, when you're 16, 17, 18 years old, you can make a lot of shots. The shot making's there, especially with this young team. I just see good things for the deliveries, and you can tell why they won the World Curling Championship. But if you don't get the broom in the right spot, it hurts 4 players.
Okay, strategy here. I think the thought was hit and sit 2. Somebody from the front end called down. Do you want to guard it? What's the better idea, do you think, for Zacharias? They're obviously going to try and guard shot stone.
They are. I think they're just trying to, play the guard, hold on to that single point, protect it, and then go for their deuce a little bit later in the end. It's a little bit early to go in.
Okay.
Now an over curl on the guard doesn't help either.
And again, haven't quite
We
figured
have
it
to
out
play
yet.
the double peels, yeah.
Always
Take it,
trying
yeah.
to protect that
Always have that later.
your first
Just like
single in
never
the end with the
stops.
hammer, and
Yeah.
you don't want to go in too early because everything will go away on you. So if you can kind of make them chase you for a while, waste a bunch of stones, then set up for your deuce or possibly a 3 after that, come around that corner.
Asking for the double peel here.
Really hard.
Shannon Burchard got one and cracked it and just left it there. And now where's the shooter, too?
Yeah.
That provides a little more protection for Shot Rock.
You can tell by the sweeping call, too, Cheryl. They were screaming because it was over curling. Ended up hitting it dead on. Didn't curl nearly enough.
Okay.
Fooled them.
We held that a lot better than I thought.
Sorry. It's okay. It's hard
Nice
to know what those will
chance
do.
now.
Yeah.
You can't raise that tight red one.
No.
Loop another one in.
Line's nice.
Really good opportunity for this team.
Going to try it now with Emily Zacharias.
Go around. Yeah. Go around. Line only. Close. Go back 12. Okay. Back in. Wait only. Wait only. Line's fine. Curling now. Close car. Yeah. Oh. Yep. Yep. Yep.
Take it right around your own.
Let's go down.
That works. 13-3.
That plays because your opponent's rock's wide open.
We're second. Okay.
Yeah, second shot is belongs to Team Canada. That's the red stone top
here.
edge of the 8.
Okay. Top 8-ish? Yeah, top 8. Okay, just top 8. Okay.
Kathy, you're up. Let's go over to sheet B, where it is Peterson, wild card out of the Assiniboine in Winnipeg, with the lead over Laura Eby of Whitehorse.
Well, Laura could see a little bit more of a stone in a similar position on her first hit and rolled out, and that allowed Beth Peterson to draw around again. This is a little bit more buried, but still can be probably hack weight, bumper weight, easy to get it to move enough to tap it back for the single.
Okay, I thought you said back line. Okay.
Going to touch something on the way by, and does just touch it. And it'll be the steal of 1 for Peterson to go up 5
Oh, and then I didn't.
to 1.
I could see it was starting to move.
Just nose this one and sit.
Did I play the double?
Yeah. Little flops. Okay. No, I'm sorry. I was talking about the other one. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, the double's pretty steep, but I mean, she might play it.
She's going to play it. Do we roll?
If anything, you
all
roll
the
a
way
bit
under?
Could play the roll left under the corners.
Or we just roll away?
Yeah.
Right.
She's probably still going to play it.
Do you want to roll away? She might still play it, but it makes it harder. Yeah.
I think so. Okay. 10.
Whatever you do here, you have to hang around. So pick the right speed. Don't get too worried about leaving a double. You've got to make it. For you roll out, you're not in good shape. So.
Here less.
Dead on's not terrible. Let them try the double. They don't make the double. You've got a 3-ender.
Yeah, the problem with rolling right and trying to, you need to roll right under, otherwise you do leave them that double.
Right.
Little down.
But boy, it could set you up for a 3.
Yeah, 5. Yep. Yep. 10-5. Yep. Hard, right up. Hard to it. To it.
It's definitely going to roll.
Whoa.
No, not much.
10-4.
I like it there. That's a dangerous double.
Roll.
She just thought it was too much. Yeah. Oh, just a roll. Okay.
Throw here.
Looks pretty nice.
Okay. Or do you like just making the double?
I was wondering if it was just like a normal to just roll into it.
Roll into it?
But whatever
Yeah,
you know.
It's pretty steep. It's like here.
Okay.
If you're not
You like
familiar with the
normal?
lingo,
Yeah.
pretty steep means you have to hit it thinner than you really would like to. A half rock double is the comfort zone for everybody. This is less than half. You have to hit this much thinner than half to make the double. That brings in a possible chance of not hitting it at all.
Shannon Burchard. And the roll over, and it'll go across the top.
All right.
And so it does
Right in between. Yeah. Okay.
leave
not
the
bad. I'll counter that back one.
Wildcard Zacharias sitting the 1 and
Right in
covered.
between.
Yeah.
Buried though, and it outcounted the back one.
It's always a little bit tricky when you're throwing right on the line to know how quick it's going to come off that line, and that just moved right away.
Did it ever? There's no question there's movement to the wings. Beautiful ice surface.
Well, it's coming around. Right, I mean, it started off very straight. Now there's a little more curl. We were playing in the 5th.
To the corners is more curl for sure, and it's consistent that way.
Wait only right now. Wait good right now. Line's good. Copy.
Outside in still a little bit straighter than they'd like.
It's good. Where? Copy. To it. M. Gotta go M. Hard M. Hard. Hard M. Hard M.
I want to cue up this yellow.
Push.
That's good, Good, Carly.
What was it?
Can they see enough of that corner?
I don't think they can, Vic, to make them both go.
It's just
Maybe.
Jed jamming there, hey?
Yeah.
How much you got?
We've got almost 3/4, yeah.
Wow.
What are you thinking?
That's a skinny 3/4.
Just try and stay on it. And
Yeah.
move the
It's very
two.
optimistic.
Yeah, I do like that.
That's
Yeah.
that vote was coming from the person not throwing it.
Of course, it always is.
Either that or we just play like 3/4. Yep. Bump control, whatever looks good from the hack.
Okay.
Like to make sure.
Okay, we'll go bump.
Yeah.
Make one go away, and then you can almost, the way they'll roll is you'll stay on top of the other one. I like the weight call. They're talking just a bumper.
Okay.
Bumper? Yeah, you got it.
And just stay right on it.
Okay.
Does that look like that's her bump?
I think it'll like the ice. Yeah.
It should come up here.
Yeah. Yeah. Right at it, Carrie. You got it.
So I think that's the play, Cheryl, to try to have them both roll towards the button.
No, I think they're trying to get rid of one.
Yes.
And then have
And both roll.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, the shooter and then the yellow roll towards the button.
Well, as we've seen, got 2 of the best brushers right now in the women's game in Mayer and Burchard.
Yep.
And we'll get rid of one. Roll the shooter over. Shot stone center line, top edge of the 4.
Okay, so right, Carrie. She can't roll under.
Yeah.
Okay, nice.
Pretty good. You didn't
Nice
want
one,
to
Carrie.
crash on the guard there, and they kicked that yellow a little more wide open.
Nice.
Yeah. Trying to come back to here. I think so. Like right here?
Yeah.
Like firm?
Yeah.
Or do you like
No, I like mine.
firm? Okay.
Okay.
Right there?
Yeah.
I think that's close.
If we end up nosing it, like this double's jamming.
Yeah. Okay.
Just straight going to the side of their own yellow.
Well, Northern Ontario trying to get back into it after giving up the 4 to the Northwest Territories, and it appears that the team from Sudbury, Krista Burns, is sitting the 1.
She is. The challenge is, how do you get 2? Carrie Galush had a really bad break on her first one. It had great draw weight and then picked up something and stopped dead before the hog line. That allowed Krista to make a run back, and that is the shot stone right now. Carrie's final stone is the freeze, which is on top. Needs to get to the 4 foot to score 2.
You can't yet. You're not on it. You're not touching the rock. There's nothing to. You're on the yellow. Like there's no. Like, correct me if I'm wrong. But
1 it is.
1 minute.
1 red, and so they will go to the break. 5-3. The Northwest Territories ahead of Northern Ontario.
We just have to be careful of the jam on the
In
back.
our game, Mackenzie tried it a little too hard to hit a piece of that red, kick the yellow across, and get the buried red Canada rock, and threw it right through in that straight spot again. And if this team goes back and takes a look at this game, there's a real pattern.
Kathy, she'd see it's Walker against Brothers, and at the moment it appears as if Nova Scotia down by 1, and Walker looking for a couple.
She is, and this is the exact same shot she threw on her first one. Tried to go around the tight yellow guard, just rubbed into the open a bit. Jill hit it and rolled away, and so the path is open to get to the paint for 2.
You're really holding it. It's not moving at all. Hard, girls, hard. Good scrub, girls. 2.
And good scrub it was to get their deuce.
Never doubt it.
Alberta stretches their lead. They are midway through, up now 7-4.
Triple there. Looks like
I'm not sure who's third. It looks like yellow.
I was
Yeah, that would be my thought.
Yeah. All we have to do is kick it here. Yeah.
But play for nose.
Yeah.
Be safe.
Which turn?
I mean, if we do throw it thin.
It still, like, we just gotta make sure it doesn't. I think this is the way to play it.
Okay,
right?
I like it.
Okay, firm. There.
Okay. You got it, Mac.
Where do we gotta hit it, like, right here, hey?
Yeah, we have to hit it pretty close to
thin.
nose.
Okay.
And then try and come off the back of that second shot.
Right. Something like that. And then kick this one that way, Cheryl, I believe. And they might get lucky by moving that one enough to score their 2.
Okay.
The shooter will stay for sure unless they hit it extremely thin.
So how are we hitting it then?
Can you hit the shot rock thick enough to kick the second one dead sideways?
Like, or even up. Like it, they could get 2 if that yellow stone is actually third shot.
Well, true. Yeah.
They might get 2 that way.
The high one. Yeah. Okay, go over the K.
Can I have a touch less?
Yep. They're good, Mac. Let's go. Rock first.
It's really close to moving all 3 of them.
Mm-hmm.
Final stone, Mackenzie Zacharias. Facing a certain 2, maybe even 3 at this point. Down by 4 as we play here in the 5th. And she'll get her single. And that's the way they'll go to the break. Zacharias in her Scotties debut. The reigning Canadian and World Junior Champion is down to the reigning Canadian Women's Champion, 5-2.
The Scotties Tournament of Hearts is brought to you by Home Hardware. Here's how. By Tim Hortons, the official coffee of curling Canada. By Cashmere Bathroom Tissue. Nothing feels like it. And by New Holland, proud sponsor of Curling Canada.
Well, part of the bubble is the fact that the teams have to be at separate ends. So the Red Rocks are always at the away end. The Yellow Rocks are at the home end. And there you see Team Canada coach Heather Nedwin, the 2-time Canadian champion, as she works with Carrie Einarson. Let's take a look at the numbers. 5-2 Canada, but let's go inside the numbers. And what do you see?
Well, you have to look at the hammer conversion, and when Team Canada converted with hammer, it was to a 3, meaning they've converted to 2 or more. Force efficiency, they forced Zacharias' team twice, and they've got a steal on Zacharias' team, which I think added another point to their side of the board. So you just see the benchmarks that they're doing and doing well.
Adjusting more quickly than the reigning Canadian and World Junior Champion, Mackenzie Zacharias, along with their coach Sheldon, Rachel Erickson, their 5th player, on a very special day as we return with curling coverage, our season of champions, and also a very special day because, yes, it's number 65. Yes, and the old age security. Hello, Ottawa. He'll be making a call very soon. Look at his life. It's all downhill from here. What do you think? Look at that. At Canada Olympic Park. Oh, and we've been ready for a long time. So nice to be back with you. And starting tomorrow morning, of course, it'll be Kathy and Brian. Suzanne Burt won her way out of a playoff or a play down 2-team in Prince Edward Island. And Sherry Anderson was the declared representative for Saskatchewan with the best record, most points over the last 2 years. Remember, Sherry Anderson the last 2 years lost the Saskatchewan final. So Sherry Anderson, the smile from Delisle on TSN 1 and 3, Prince Edward Island against Saskatchewan. Kathy and Brian will have it for you on this opening night from the Scotties in Calgary. 5-2, Team Canada leads it. And once again, it'll be the defending champions, Carrie Einarson, that do have the last rock. They have the hammer playing the Redstones.
It will be so nice to see Sherry Anderson out there again.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I mean, they've almost gotten here the last 2 years, losing the final to Silvernail.
Last shot both times, yeah, no question. And then when she doesn't win the Scotties berth, she goes off and wins the World Seniors.
Might as well win something else.
Interesting to watch that team because Sherry probably curls more than anybody, juggling both teams, seniors and normal. And this year hardly played at all.
Well, and also we'll talk, I'm sure Kathy and Brian will talk about it, but she did suffer some COVID symptoms.
Mm-hmm.
She was caught up in a real COVID spread after a tournament. I think it was at the Highland Club in Regina, and 1 or 2 people ended up on ventilators, and she suffered symptoms.
Good brush. Glide. Nice leg. Not out in this path, they glide.
Interesting play. They tried to tick on the first one with a 3-point lead and the advantage of last stone. Missed it and then just changed gears, Cheryl. It's hard to tick them both with one rock, so just go right around them.
Yeah, and then try and make a wild card deal with you.
Mm-hmm.
Get there first and make them chase.
Not quite as deep as they wanted that come around, but it's still a good rock.
Top 4.
They need their execution to come up a bit.
We're just top 8.
If you're given the opportunity, as we said earlier, you've got to make the most of it. And they've come up light here.
And not only the light, if you take less ice, you get the broom in the right spot, that's buried, even though it is light. And now it's such an easy shot to get at later. Just not quite figuring the broom line yet.
You see this happen a lot with teams that, practice is so different, and they walk out there and it's almost like you try to force it to be the same as it was in practice, and it's just adapting.
Whoa!
Shannon Burchard.
Good. Good.
Peels off the top guard.
I think you throw another one, hey?
Yeah.
It's interesting, the conversations I had with some of these teams leading into this event, and Zacharias was one of them. Einarson's team was one where they talked about it's the first time ever for their team that they've actually been able to take time and go through game tapes and really analyze their play and why they lost and why they won last year. And there was a couple comments that said that maybe next year, instead of playing 60 games, that they'll take a little bit more time to spend the time to analyze, because you just end up just going from event to event, never really looking back and saying, well, why did we win that and why did we lose that? So a lot more analytics, and even they all said that they even analyze the opposition a little bit more than they typically do too.
All the other sports do it, don't they? Yeah, no, what a great idea.
All right, probably looks better to make it that way, hey?
Well, coaches have often claimed it in other sports, have complained. NHL, if you're on the road, you have little or no time to work on your problems. NBA, the same thing. Mm-hmm. You're just traveling, you play. You travel, you play.
Whoa! Come up with this, come on. Okay. That's great.
7-second tick.
Scared it.
You like this? Okay.
Yeah, okay. That was my first thought.
Veteran call. You could obviously hit, if you're Team Canada, the yellow one that's in the rings. But that's not the rock that's going to hurt you. It's down the middle. They want to keep that middle open for the skipper on the last one. Nice square shoulders, slides high. I really like that. Good extension, a soft throwing arm to give you a little bit more feel. Really, really good mechanics.
Carly Burgess with 3 Canadian Junior Championships. Her first with Mary Fay, and then Caitlin Jones, and now Zacharias.
That has to be a record that might never be beaten. 3 World Championships with 3 different skips.
A blank between Peterson, wildcard Peterson out of Winnipeg, and Yukon's Laura Eby.
Bump. Sweep good.
No. Solid bump. Brianne. Solid. Hard.
Stick.
Hard.
Trying to get just some bit of curl here to keep the shooter around.
Okay. 10-3.
Good ball.
Sure enough does. Sits on the edge.
Okay, so she's just throwing a little hot right now. Yeah.
Interesting play here. You're 3 down.
I kind of like that.
You got to make a move, but you'd probably in junior curling hit that red one all day.
9.5.
That was an interesting comment. I don't know if you heard it, the front end, saying she's just throwing it. She made the shot, hung around, but to their mind, Sweeting is just a little hot. Right?
Okay. On the straight side, too. That's tough. Now, look how much ice Team Zacharias took here. They took like 2 feet of ice for this hit. I know it's a swingy side, but that's a ton for that kind of weight.
And gets nothing.
Yeah.
Just wide? Yeah, she was a little wide. I got 9.
Do you play that call 3 down, Cheryl?
No. You have to take risks now against a team like this.
Yeah. You lose by 1, you lose by 21. Same thing.
I'd have probably looked at maybe playing the center guard, kind of trying to stack them straight on top of each other, throw another guard. You'll be able to use it.
Good brush.
Ooh, really good.
Yeah, they're there.
Nice. Just didn't do anything.
She made the adjustment because if you saw Mayer motioning, they said you were a little hot with the first one. She pulled something off of that, and there was Mayer saying, letting Carrie Einarson know this one's a little lighter.
It was a 10-6.
Okay. Yeah,
they don't leave anything to chance, do they?
No, and all of them are involved in making shots.
This is a little bit less. Okay.
Again, on that straighter side, you can get away with a little less weight. I think the brushers can hold just about anything on the outside in shots.
Still a little bit less. All right, throw good, Mac. Up first here. Completely different. Did that touch? I don't know. Yeah, it did touch.
Not sharp on those last 2 efforts. Flashed one completely and then overcorrected with the next one.
Yeah. I don't know.
I think you're going to see a bit of that early in the week from all the teams, and some more comfortable than others, but I wouldn't be as comfortable coming into this event as you normally would, because you didn't go through play downs. You weren't playing, you and I talked about it. You didn't win to come in here and make great pressure shots along the way to do so, and it can be a little uncomfortable for players.
Yeah.
That's what builds your confidence coming into an end, and when you don't have that, how do you find it? You have to go way back.
Yep. You're a provincial champion when you get here, right? Normally you've got that confidence. I don't think they're trying to bury this at all with that kind of ice. That's a ton of ice to get around the center guard. I think they're just going wide open.
The brush was just inside the edge of the 12.
Yep, gotta go. It's coming down hard.
We're top post. Hard.
Interesting broom position for this shot, Cheryl.
Hard.
Big carry. Burchard, Mayer. Look at this. Boy, they got more out of the stone than they
That's good.
maybe should have.
It's a little, it's not gliding. I know. It's
Yeah, they were
changed.
talking about that being
Feels
top
like
12.
a little stickier under the broom too. Yeah.
Like not fudge sticky, but almost like frosty.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Like earlier in the game, it was way easier to drag those.
Yeah. Okay.
Normally you would have seen that, Cheryl. Sit 2, no double. And the score the way it is, it might force the young team to come down and try to hide one. But it's so easy to get at it because it's such a long guard and you score 3. This is still a good shot, and they're not going to go for the double, but piling them over on the same side could have been dangerous if that was a little lighter.
Rock first, they do it.
Oh, she can tuck a little piece under behind a little bit. She gets underneath and sits the shot stone. Kathy, look at that 1-2. So some pressure here by Northern Ontario's Krista Burns against Carrie Galusha.
Well, that shot stone just thrown by Krista on her final one. Carrie hit and rolled out to the wings on her first, and that allowed Krista to go around. But you can see where it's positioned. She needs to actually tap the stone back about a foot in order to be able to score.
Galusha went 2 and 5 in Moose Jaw as we get ready for the final stone for Carrie Einarson. Boy, got to get around that guard. And all the way down to it. Very nicely thrown for the single for Galusha.
Still ready. T-line. Not moving. There it goes. Not moving.
T-line. Clean. Should be close. 14-7. Good judge.
And they are good.
Nice. Thanks, Jared.
To the edge of the floor.
1 red.
1 red it is. 1 more for the defending Canadian champions. Lead it now 6-2. We are in Calgary for this year's Scotties and so much more. Keeping our eye on everything that happens here at the Scotties, followed by the Tim Hortons Brier, the Canadian Mixed, and the Men's Worlds, all to follow in the next 2 months from here in Calgary, Canada's curling capital. Opening evening, and Team Canada, the defending champions, Carrie Einarson, they pick up the single, extend their lead 6-2, and so now it is Mackenzie Zacharias from Altona that does have the last rock. She has the hammer playing the yellow stones.
Yeah, a little bit hard. Yeah. Right up. 16.5. Good throw, Lauren.
So there, you can mark it on your calendar. Scotties will end on the 28th, Sunday the 28th, and then on the following Friday, in a situation similar to this, it'll be an 18-team, 2-group round robin, followed by the mixed doubles, and then, of course, the Men's Worlds. That brings us up to Easter.
Top 4. Coming down. Coming down.
It's not curling much, but
we're there.
trying. Nope, 14.
We're
Nope,
top 12.
nope.
Might be tough. We're sliding out in this wide path.
First corner
Good,
guard
that's
for
good. Okay.
Team
Very nice.
Zacharias slid into the rings, allowed Team Canada to hit it.
Yeah,
touchy.
Instead of doing the free draw, I guess.
Yeah.
They will. Do you like try? It's a
I
long
like
straight
her.
around. Yeah, I mean she might cap it, but we have stuff to work with.
It's gonna be better for us.
Yeah.
I like
to
this.
get stuff under there.
The only other thing was I was just like tap them a little bit, but I like this. This is what I first thought. Yeah. Let's make it M.
I think you have to wait and make that move later. You know, get something around this corner, hope they chase it, you get a miss out of it. Then you can start tapping things around in the center, build up a wall.
They almost tried to hit and roll. If you ever roll out, off comes the corner guard, and you've just wasted 15 minutes.
Agreed.
Line's good. Top 12, top 8. Yep. Hard. Hard line. You gotta go. Hard. You gotta go hard.
Definitely curl hard if they can get it by.
Whoa. Okay. 14-3. What happened on that one? She's a little tight, but it caught a lot earlier than the others were the 2 ends ago.
Well, and that really translates to you're a little bit tight, you're on the wrong side of the center line, and it goes hard.
Yep. Yeah, center line's high.
After a blank, they move on to the 7th with Beth Peterson from Winnipeg leading Laura Eby. Kathy?
Well, that yellow shot stone was there previously when Laura threw. She hit it on the nose. Beth replaced it. So it is the same shot. Laura sometimes throws a lot of weight and has ruled out a number of times just because it is so very straight.
She was a winner in a best-of-5 over Patty Wallingham. She has played in 2 Canadian Club Championships and makes the hit, sticks right there. Back 4 for the single in a must-have for Eby. And a deep sigh of relief. 5-2. Peterson leads it.
I feel like that's the theme for the first game of the Scotties after the year everybody's had is a little bit of a sigh.
Back 4. Back 8. Wait only right now. It's coming off. T-line. Lauren in. T-line. Back 8. Okay. Back 12. Sliding.
Touch and go to hang around here.
6. Okay.
The other thing that you and I figured out the hard way, I'm sure, as arena ice, faster to the wings.
Okay.
Once this young team gets a little more experience, they'll figure that out too.
Okay. Where's first place though?
Or did you know that right off the bat?
No. I had to learn that over and over again.
Top 12, top 8. Clean it. Weeds close. We're a little heavy. Top 8. It's curling.
Just to my broom.
You're
Line's
in this
really
lower
good.
path.
Yeah, bit.
Top
Only
full 12 there already.
Okay, well done.
Full 12. Yeah, full 8.
Whoa.
Full 8.
Sit, baby. Sit. Okay.
You mean top 8's there?
Alberta up by 3 against Nova Scotia and Jill Brothers, Kathy.
Well, that little red stone was frozen there by Laura Walker. She did that on her first, and Jill Brothers was able to pick it out, and she replicated it. If Jill can just touch that red stone about 2 inches, it will be for 3.
Brothers out of the Mayflower in Halifax. Walker from the Saville Community Sports Center in Edmonton.
Sorry, that line would have been good.
And that will go through. Now, they did do the measure around those stones on the 8-foot, and it resulted in a steal of 1 for Alberta. They're up 8-4.
We're going to measure.
Boy, what a big shot that was. That would have tied the game.
Yep. Nice. Good card.
Oh, nice little roll.
9-8. We're still 3.
Okay.
Here?
I mean, if we're 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
So just a couple feet less.
I think so,
you're
hey?
just full top 8.
Scoreboard says hit it, but I'm all over that. I like this.
Yeah.
It's a really good call. You jam it out. First of all, you got to make that yellow one go away. All the red ones come back behind the tee line or lose a few. Then there's a bit of a wall possibly for Team Zacharias to freeze. Late enough at the end, just guard it.
But I've asked you this before, Cheryl. Do you, as a skip, look at the opposition? You see if you're Einarson, you're playing a team that's a little rattled. They're off their game right now. First game at the Scotties. Why don't you continually put the pressure on? If they're going to make a shot, fine. You say nicely done. But at this point in time, there's no indication that Zacharias is going to respond to it. She hasn't shown that.
Really
No,
touchy
and
there.
you definitely do as a skip. I think that's a smart skip. You're playing by intuition at times, and you really can feel it in your gut that, hey, this is a time to go. May not be the right call in the strategy books all the time.
Right.
It's the right call because you see what's coming at you, and you see where the opposition and how uncomfortable they're feeling.
At worst, they've shrunk that scoring area down to
Do you
what,
like
a
hitting
foot.
it on the other side?
Hard to score a pile of points when you've only got the button to get to.
Yeah. Okay, I like that.
Or did you like that?
Still same turn.
It seems more
Yeah, I
natural
think
that
that's
way.
fine.
Yeah.
So we've got to hit their way out of this now, run this straight back, keep that yellow one ideally buried.
And that's the last thing you want when you've got that last rock, is to be the chaser. And that's what they're doing. She's got the shovel out. She's bailing.
Well, and you're down 4 and you're hitting. That's not what you want to be doing either.
It's close. Oh, nice shot.
Oh, look at, and she got a bad break at the back. It jammed at the back. She spills 3.
Good.
Shot rock is sitting at the back edge of the 4, but it's open. Second shot is covered, and it belongs to Zacharias.
Very nice.
She is just an exceptional player.
Look at that.
That sure gets them out of jail for the moment. Hard to get at this too, Cheryl, because I think they have to go on the wide side of the center line to hit that.
I think we can
Whatever
air
you see.
more. Like, yeah, I agree here.
Or they decided
Okay,
it's
this
too
is what I
tough to
gave
get at and try
Yeah.
to sit 2.
Right in there, nice.
Yep.
Now this shows me the confidence in draw weight from the skipper.
They can make it really tough for wild card to score.
Is there enough curl there now? It was straight earlier, correct? Is there enough curl there now? Have we seen an increase in the curl?
Well, not an increase, but I think they've taken less ice so that once it gets to the center line, that's where you'll get that last
Okay.
little bit of finish.
Would you ever think, Russ, of coming the other way on the intern side?
Yeah, you could. It's even straighter there, but
Okay.
the nice thing here is the tolerance on this shot is if you're a little light, it's going to guard that back one, which is shot rock.
All you. Top 8. Spin. Yep, go if you have it.
Line's good.
Top 4. Line's good. Top 8.
It's Brienne.
So now they've cut the ice, and then they're hoping to get to that center line, and that's where they'll get that last little bit of finish.
You gotta go. You gotta go, Brienne.
Try and show them a bit of each.
You gotta go. Still go. Okay, good.
Whoa, whoa.
Good.
Wow, look at that
Nice.
finish. What
Good
great
brush.
judgment again. How impressive they have been, Burchard and Mayer as a front end.
That's good.
Well, and ice reading. I mean, I really look at the ice reading.
Slid better there.
You gotta go, Brienne. Top 4. T-line. T.
You gotta go.
Look at that
Still
finish
go.
now. It just hits
Okay,
that
good.
center line and just dives.
Good. Nice.
Beautiful.
Good
Just
breath.
a beautiful ice surface, Cheryl. Like we've talked about it straighter one way than the other, but that's fine. That's I think great because it allows a little more strategy, but so consistent.
Stay close. So once it gets to center, it might go.
Yeah.
Hi, Mac. They're
There's
good.
the comment.
Rock first here.
Good
Let's make it.
good to pick up on it. What are you thinking here? Like a heavy hack, and roll on top of that red?
I think that's what they're playing.
Little firm. 11. Yep, hard.
As we've just pointed out a couple hundred times, if it grabs the center line early, they're in trouble.
Hard.
And that's what's happening.
Gotta go, Em. Hard, Em. You still got it hard.
Not her own.
And does, just crashes. Can't sneak it around, and the defending champions are sitting 2.
Like that? Or do we just make it really good? The only thing is we leave her the button.
Yeah, I don't mind up where you were.
Yeah, I think here.
Yeah.
I think that should be close, hey? For
Yeah.
ice?
That one broke really late, so.
Yeah.
The right call at the right time from Carrie Einarson forced the opponent to a difficult shot, and that's what it's all about, isn't it, at the end of the day? If you can force your opponent to enough tough shots, you're going to have a few good days.
Are we going for third, or are we just going to get
Just like
away?
hair off nose.
Just get in the way.
Okay.
Yeah.
See how much.
Could go for third, but
You want this in, Cheryl?
Yeah.
Top 12-ish?
Yeah, or even biting 8, I think wouldn't be too bad.
Line's good. Go a bit. Yep, go if you have to. Tight. Split center. Yep. Top 12. Line's good. Has to curl a bit.
Brianne, you're up.
Okay,
Oh,
line's
top 12.
fine now.
Gotta go.
And one more time for Brianne Mayer to try and help this over.
Hard.
It's good. It's good.
Their execution's been terrific.
Nice. Nice.
Well, and Carrie's draw weight, Vic, like she, you know, without second end, she made 2 pistol draws. They got a steal out of the second one. She's just really feeling it. That's a good feeling as a skip.
Impeccable draw weight.
It's actually not in a bad spot. It makes them have to think about it.
There is a triple.
Like we take one.
I think you have to try the triple at this point, don't you?
Agreed.
It's like 3/2. Yeah. Whatever you're feeling.
I feel like I haven't thrown a draw in a very long time either.
If we want a shot, I think we have to play
Yeah,
it.
I think so too. Like right there.
Okay.
You think that's close?
Yeah.
Okay.
What turn are you seeing?
I was thinking this one.
Yeah, me too.
Right there?
I think it's max.
Okay.
Because your other ones here didn't move.
Okay. Yeah, give me here.
Okay.
I think it's gonna go off the line.
Yep.
A little bit. Okay.
Got it, Max.
Tricky part is you got to hit about 3/4 of the shot rock. When you run the top red one in, you have to hit about 3/4 of the second one so it won't jam. If you only hit a part of the second one, it'll just redirect and stay there. Then you have to have enough weight to have the top rock when it makes solid contact to get out of there. So you need to throw like an 8, 8.5 here to have a chance, I believe.
Just clean release. Let's go.
You wouldn't draw here.
Yeah, you certainly could, but is one enough, Vic?
Game may be on the line, though, here. You're going to run this back, catch it. Oh, she does. And she's going to give up the steal of 1. So couldn't stick it, running it back. Team Canada will steal 1 more. It's a beautiful building. Seats 2,500. The Mark and McPhail Center, all part of Winsport and Canada Olympic Park. And the Canadian Sports Hall of Fame is just across the way and closed presently, isn't it?
It is, unfortunately, due to restrictions, but hope to open one day soon when all those restrictions lift.
And you can't go in there and see Russ's display. So if you could just keep that closed for a little longer till we're out of here in 2 months, that would be terrific. As we welcome you back on this opening night, Team Canada picks up another steal of 1 to increase their lead 7-2 over Team Wildcard number 2 and Mackenzie Zacharias. Zacharias out of Altona does have last rock again. She'll have the hammer playing the Yellowstones.
I have to tell you the best story, Vic. So when I started my job, my role at the Hall of Fame, that was 3 years ago. So of course I sit with Russ for how many hours a day, a week, and I get my first day in the Hall of Fame and I go into the tunnel that goes right into where all the exhibits are, and I hear this, "Hi, my name's Russ Howard. Welcome to Canada Sports Hall of Fame." I'm like, I cannot get away from this guy.
Please send $10. Did you finish it?
No. So it's been, the ending to this story is we turned everything off when the restrictions, so I haven't heard you for like 4 months, 5 months.
That was your idea, wasn't it?
That's really too bad that doesn't work here sometimes, huh? We could just flick that switch.
Yeah.
So Team Canada has the a short split of the rings, one top 8, one just fighting the top edge of the 4.
Top 8. Top 8.
This is Emily Zacharias.
Line's pretty
Really nice call from this young team. They've thrown up a nice long corner guard. They came around again and threw another guard with good separation. Now they can sink this easily because of the great curl. Get by.
Oh, no, and it'll just rub and roll, catch the top. No, not quite.
Really good play. You get that by, it's double buried.
Yeah.
They've been so close this game. You know, it's been a couple rubs here and there. Maybe the ice reading. I would say if you went back and said what was the issue in the game, just putting their broom down in the right spot. But that will come.
Yep. Talent's there. You can see it. There's no question about it.
Yep. Little solid. Oh, yep.
I like their odds going forward here. They probably aren't going to get through this game, but you know, you lost to Team Canada. They're not going to be the only team that does that.
No.
That one and up a bit. Good. Very good. 9.
5-2. Wild card number 3, Beth Peterson out of the Assiniboine in Winnipeg against Laura Eby. And chance for what, a couple here?
Chance for 3. Laura Eby elected to come in on her final stone, and that set up the double for Beth. If she's able to make it, there are 2 others on the other side. It would be for 3.
Looks good.
Bang, bang, and kicks it not quite far enough, it looks like, just for 1.
So close.
Yeah. 1 or 2. 1?
I guess 1 it is. Darn it.
Go a little earlier. Yeah. Just a smidge. Or a bit more weight. Yeah. Okay. Back line. Or even hack. Okay.
Made it the second time. Double buried here. You could probably get at it, though, with the big swoop hog line in. But finally some pressure here on Val. She had a tough shot in the first end, missed it, figured out the ice, and curled well, really well since then. But this is not easy.
Hard. We got to keep one. Okay, that's good.
Rolls over, taps it back, and they are sitting 1, 2, 3, and 4 without last rock, Team Canada.
Okay. Nice throw.
You're up again. Busy, busy, busy. Kathy, let's drop in on Walker and Brothers, and Nova Scotia again in some trouble.
Well, she is. On her first one, she made a freeze on top of the stone belonging to Walker, and Walker ignored it and went around to lie to buried. So Jill needs the 4-foot for a single.
Never. No, it's got to curl to get to here. Okay, it's curling now, quite a bit. Okay.
The Maritime teams played in their own sort of curling bubble back in the fall, and she did win an event. Brothers over Suzanne Burt. That was in Halifax back in October, but boy, they're struggling. Gives up another deuce.
Let's try it. Yeah. 9.5. Okay.
Great Marianne Arsenault was the defending champ, but Marianne moved to British Columbia. That team broke up, so that's why Brothers is here.
Well, and a disappointment for Marianne because they were hoping to play down out of BC.
True.
She's got Kelly Scott's old team with her.
Yeah, that's a good team.
They would have been good chance at showing up here representing BC.
Okay.
The last shot Val just threw, which was the air tick the guard, was just one of the best, cleverest errors you're ever going to see in curling. She threw the appropriate weight, missed the right way with a big lead, kills the guard, rolled in, and now sits 4.
Make the double and sit right in front of us, though. Sitting 2. I think we got to
could roll a bit and try and sit second.
Chase's second shot. You can roll. Yeah, I think if we roll.
Or here.
I don't want to roll.
I threw like an 8.5. Do that. I like the nose.
Yeah, maybe go look though. Yeah, go take a look. We got time.
Would you ever hit the back one, Cheryl? I think it's pretty easy. It's a long guard, and then you can't get any separation if you're Zacharias.
In front of ours is the only thing.
Yeah, and if we roll here, we leave the double to sit in front.
Yeah, or we could hit and roll off that guy if you want. Or, yeah, I like your idea of going that way here. I just like this looks pretty natural for her, and then if they're sitting there.
So one of the
throwing that again.
bonuses this year here in Calgary are the big screens, one at this end, both an away and a home end, with the 4 houses being shown. to the respective teams. And so when you see them looking over their shoulder, that's what they're doing. They're checking out their away end or the far end to see where the rocks may be. So that's a nice little bonus.
Yeah, it's nice for the teams too. It saves a little time. They're not always running up and down the sheet to look at the house. You can get a good sense of it from the big screens.
Exactly what Val's going to do. I like this call. Hit the back one. It's not easy, but she just threw it.
Good brush. Okay.
Didn't necessarily want to roll that way. Wanted to roll to the center line, but now it's tough to have separation. You've got to make a play on those reds at some point, and then you group the two yellows.
You have a corner freeze theirs?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Do you corner freeze theirs? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I like that.
And if we're on the top one,
Yeah.
it's okay too.
Yeah. Dunk it up a little bit.
Like 14.
It's like a lot of ice, but.
Checking in again on Northern Ontario and the Northwest Territories. And from Sudbury, the skip is Krista Burns.
Well, she's got an opportunity in this end. Carrie Galusha's final stone, she tried a really long cross-house double to eliminate both Northern Ontario stones. Got one, just went across the face of the other. So this is a chance for two.
Mentioned Burns is a three-time Northern Ontario junior champion, won a CIS University gold medal when she skipped Laurentian University to a championship in 17. So there's two more, and she's within one.
Yeah, then they'll be side by side.
Carly, like 3 inches heavy.
What weight do you like?
Normal?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shouldn't do much, hey?
No.
So close to perfect.
Do you like that turn or do you like playing the out?
My first thought was this turn.
Okay.
I like it.
Okay.
We know it'll just sit here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, this intern, this is a spot. It's been so straight, so.
Yeah, you're playing a defensive shot, a hit. I like the straighter turn, don't you?
Agreed.
Just a little high?
Just a little high,
Makes this and like rolls on top.
Draw weight, hit weight, all a problem for Mackenzie Zacharias. Player numbers are brought to you by New Holland, proud sponsor of Curling Canada.
Normal. Normal up. Clean.
Yep. Yep.
Yep.
Yep.
Yep.
Yep.
Hard.
Whoa.
Hard.
Whoa.
Clean. Keep
Whoa.
it clean.
Yep.
Yep.
Oh.
Good. Good. Good.
Nice spot.
Good job.
Sitting one for sure, close for two.
Tough to navigate with that one. Don't hit it.
Nice throw. Take care.
Do you like 9 or 9.5?
Kind of like 9.
Okay.
Nice.
Stepped in.
Worked out well for Team Zachariah too. This double's pretty simple. And if anything, you might roll that way, and there's no double. You get it perfect. I don't think there will be a double for Team Canada.
Almost corner freezing that right hand red stone.
Can't cheat too much. You might not hit the back one. But
yeah.
if you hit it just a little high side, it'll nestle in there.
Close to field. Yep. Yep. Whoa. It's still falling.
Gotta play the top double instead.
Will only get one and actually bumps in that stone. No doubt now that is two. Team Canada sitting two.
You could see the look on Mackenzie's face. She little in-out release on it, popped it, and she kind of grimaced going, you can't do that on this spot.
I like blocking her draw.
I think what happened here is just trying to throw it too hard. Watch, she overextended a bit, so she kind of went over the handlebars. The rock got too far out in front of her trying to throw it hard. She went down a little deeper than normal, and now you're off balance. So, like you said, just had to flare it back out.
Yeah, and she knew it right away, too.
Yep. Yeah. Actually, we probably got to roll just a hair to be shot over this. So she can't play the double.
Okay. So just a little bit on the high side then.
You like a wee bit more?
Okay. All right, you got it. Okay.
Final stone here in 8.
10.
Leading by 5.
Yep. Hard.
Carrie Einarson.
Hard.
Hard.
Hard. Hard. You got it. Keep going. Good. Really
And
nice.
rolls it in now,
Good call, Val.
sitting the 3. And, you know, for all the players,
Really good.
many of them usually family and friends are here. Einarson's children, the twins, Chloe and Cameron, usually would be at the sideboards, and but they're home, of course, with grandparents. And so I said, what are you gonna do? She says, as soon as I'm off the ice, I FaceTime them. So they're here anyway. So she'll get to say hello before they go to bed.
It's going to be strange for a lot of these players that have their families normally in the crowd and husbands and kids, and it's, you know, it's another, they have to embrace it. It's a situation that's allowing them to curl, but it's going to be different.
Final stone and facing 3. Draw.
Gotta go, babe.
Mackenzie Zacharias and gotta go. And needs a good piece of the 8.
Yeah, keep going, line. Let it go. Yeah, keep it moving.
Hey, Sir Mac.
Oh, very nice. To keep herself in the game, Zacharias picks up the single. But it's the defending champions who are in control.
Okay. Oh, it's weird not to say Canada. All right. Okay. I don't know where to go.
So that's it.
Oh my goodness.
And of course, social distancing, you can't shake hands with the opposition. And so it's a win for Team Canada as they pick up an opening night win, looking to defend their Canadian championship over the reigning Canadian and World Juniors, Mackenzie Zacharias. Can't high-five anybody.
Love you, miss you.
And you'll be FaceTime very shortly as Carrie Einarson does pick up the win 7-3, the defending champion. And they looks very good early.
They do. You know, you look at that 3 and number 4. They didn't allow Zacharias to convert with the hammer at all through this game. And I think the big thing that stood out was the ice reading. Einarson team caught on right away, and Carrie Einarson's weight this game.
Game story brought to you by Tim Hortons. It's the official coffee of Curling Canada. And so let's turn our attention now to the game. Northern Ontario against the Northwest Territories will go back into the 8th, and certainly looks like red. Northern Ontario sitting the deuce.
They are sitting the deuce. Carrie Galusha couldn't get at the shot stone on her first without an angle slash. Didn't get anything out of it, so Krista Burns buried again. Not a chance she could see any from the hack. So this is a cold draw against those 2 to the Hearts.
Carrie Galusha and the team from the Northwest Territories, the Yellowknife Curling Club, against Northern Ontario, Krista Burns from the Idlewild Golf and Country Club in Sudbury. And has to stop and will slide too far. So look at that. Steal of 2. And now Northern Ontario find themselves up 7-6 as they have battled back from being down 5-2 after 4. Here in Calgary, Canada's curling capital now for the next couple of months, and our first night, our first evening of coverage of the Scotties Tournament of Hearts, the 40th anniversary.
Oh, what happened there? I don't know.
Just enough ring.
Straighter than Shona. Just control. You can cross it.
This has to be a bit of a guess out this wide.
No. Oh.
gonna drop out here. It's gone.
Yeah. That's gonna play bumper pool here.
Down the ridge.
Sailing back.
Not a chance. Not a chance.
Yep.
We're going from end sheet to end sheet, and I don't know, I haven't watched the middle sheets as much to see this game if they're any better, but it seems the outside in on the end sheets, you're getting nothing close to the fan side where the seats are.
Okay. Time out.
Time.
So a timeout has been called. A reminder that each team is given 2 90-second timeouts.
You guys like the peel?
Yeah, it's just.
Yeah, they'll hit and roll.
Yeah, it's just we're leaving stuff for her, and that red will come in to bite us.
3? Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, we are.
I don't know.
We have this. Yeah, like we have the run.
What if you came around before you tapped that thing back?
Tapped our yellow? Yeah, I don't mind that.
Why would you tap it? Why wouldn't you just draw there? You like that?
They'll probably follow us and freeze.
I like it.
And then.
Just put the pressure on them? Okay.
But the thing is, they're going to watch you.
Pardon?
They're going to watch you.
Yes,
Even though
that's
we have
what
hammer?
that's what I just said. They'll draw to us. Like we seem to, this whole game we've done better when we've just drawn around and they're chasing us. Whereas when we start hitting.
So we're
and
Jim,
peeling-
like here?
I think that's too deep.
Is it?
Jim Wade, of course, long time national coach, team leader. In fact, he was part of your team when you won your gold medal, and he was part of Kevin Martin when they won a gold medal in Vancouver, I believe, as well.
Oh, for sure. National coach for forever.
So
and,
it's really nice to see Jim still involved in the game. Makes his home down in St. Thomas.
That's a pretty good pickup. I know John Epping works with this team
What do
normally.
you like,
We've seen
Margot?
him for years come out, but he's couldn't throw and needed to get ready for the Briar, so he didn't come, and Jim stepped in. That's a pretty good pickup to replace John.
And I like the call they came up with, too, which Jimmy, I believe, suggested first. You could peel the guard. Not an easy peel, Cheryl. Then this early in the end, you probably end up with a blank, right? Unless you get a lot of help. This way, they're going to go after it here. Now, obviously, a steal's still a possibility, but you throw a 3-ender on here, or even a 2, and you've got control.
Well, top 4's too deep.
Did you find that Carrie Galusha's almost comment under her breath said, I find we're doing better when we get them chasing us.
And that is the 5-rock rule a lot, is the thought is, go around that center and get teams chasing. And I think she already talked, too, about their hitting hasn't been the best for them this end.
All right, what have you got? 1, 2, 3 for sure?
I think it's 3.
And it's Evie with last rock?
It is. Beth Peterson made a short angle run on her final stone to lie that what looks to be 3. This appears to be the double tap to get to the hearts. So red onto red.
Beth Peterson against Laura Eby, and Eby out of the White Horse Curling Club.
Sorry.
Okay. It was me.
We're going to touch it, and we'll run it by, and now it's 1, 2, 3 for sure. Have a look.
Yeah. Good game.
And that'll be it.
Do I
Good
tell
game.
him 4 just to tell him?
4 yellow.
4 it is.
Yeah, he said yes, but I don't know.
Yeah.
And so Beth Peterson coming in as the number 3 seed of the Assiniboine Memorial in Winnipeg picks up the win.
Have a good week.
I see you all
10-2 is your final there.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, you guys, you set us up for failure. You should have seen how dramatic we were.
So the red double wasn't quite made by Northern Ontario, but they snuck it in kind of behind the guard, and it's tough to get at that red one if you're territories. It's not going to be easy to move that, so they just ignored it, came around it. Nice come around.
Whoa. Gotta be Sarah.
Megan Smith
Sarah.
has been a
Hard,
long
Sarah.
time
Hard.
teammate of Krista Burns, winning their juniors together.
Sorry, Krista.
Part of that Laurentian University gold medal team.
Terrible.
In fact, she won 2 gold medals at Laurentian. Also curling with Kira Brunton.
Hey, line the same. Hard then. You're gonna have to finish it if you can, Margot. Wide open right now.
Got to get it there.
Finish it. Fine. But get it there. You gotta get second shot. Go, Margot. Okay. Good call, guys.
It's good brushing.
Good sweep.
Kept the legs and got a little bit of curl at the end. Enough to tuck a piece.
Good sweep. Shot. She go to the side, so she probably plays this, and then you might have. Right? Or she rolls.
Talking it over, Jill Brothers in Nova Scotia, and has decided they've had enough, and it's a 10-5 final as Alberta picks up the win.
Yeah, that first one. Like hitting the back one, trying to flop under.
In this, as we mentioned, there are 2 pools of 9 teams. So the only team not playing tonight, the Ontario champions, Rachel Homan, out of the Ottawa Curling Club. They'll see their first action tomorrow.
Whoa.
Krista Burns.
Amanda, whoa. Clean. Yes. Whoa. Hard. Whoa. Yeah. Whoa. Sarah. In between. Good.
Very nice. I'd love to tap this, I think, on the first one, Cheryl.
You would.
Don't want to be forced to a single here.
Come on, you guys. Straight draw.
Good toss. They play in the tab?
I think they're drawing.
tap
I
it
think
or
they're
just
drawing to the
freeze?
back, yeah. And what do you like?
No, I freeze.
Freeze? Yeah, for
No matter what she does, we're freezing.
Well, if she taps it out or something, maybe you hit.
Oh, yeah.
No matter what. Little tight. Yeah. Where? Yep. Yep, for line. Gotta go then. T-line. Yep, go for line. Yes, for line.
They might bunch these 2 yellows together.
13th appearance
Need to get a bye.
for Carrie Galusha, and does not.
Right back. Good. Same path.
Good sweep, guys.
Yeah.
Probably
Shoot,
the
I thought
worst
we were
result.
same.
You hit that, let that curl a little more, you might sit 2.
It's a little tight on that. Sorry I didn't get to you at all.
Oh, so close. Nice weight. Really good.
This Team Burns here almost knocked
long as
off
we
the
say- yeah.
great Krista McCarville team right down the last shot last year at the Northern Ontario Provincials.
Yeah, 6-5 was the final.
Try to flop underneath
Oh.
here.
No.
Same as last time.
Whoa. Sarah, you gotta try. Hard, Sarah. Really gotta try hard. Hard, Sarah, hard. Okay.
And we'll drive it straight
That's fine.
back. So
You might even get the 2.
Play this with just like forward.
Yep, I love it. She just
Yeah,
did 10
there's a
last
double there.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Just
Go for the
bring the
nose
weight
and
down a
try
little
to
bit so your shooter doesn't
Oh, she
roll.
gotta make it. Yeah, that was good.
The error here would be wide. You would probably jam it or roll out one or the other and not make the double, and then you're 2 down coming home. If you miss it on the inside, at least you're tied. Not that that's ideal either.
Better than giving up a steal.
Yep.
Make sure you get your one.
Some teams will argue 2 down with hammer works too, but I think I'd be trying to miss on the inside if anything.
What was the wake call, Russ?
Board, I believe. To your point, it rolls too far. If you
Right away, out of her hand, jump all over it.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Yes! Yep!
Margot Fleming, Joanne Rizzo calling line. Trying to hold it now. Barber jumps in too. Have you got them both? Oh, she'll drive it by and pick up just the single. Right out of her hand, she knew. We're tied at 7. Only one game remains on the ice on this opening night. Our coverage of the Scotties here at the Martin McPhail Center, all part of Canada Olympic Park. We're tied at 7. Northern Ontario, Krista Burns does have the last rock. She has the hammer playing the Red Stones. Amanda Gates is the only member of this team who has prior Scotties experience. 3 Scotties appearances with Tracy Fleury in 12, 15, and 18. And then Shona Barber, as well as her skipper Carey. Shona now in a 7th appearance at the Scotties, all with Carey Galusha.
We're in. Really?
a lot of teams would have played the tick there, Cheryl. That's a dangerous yellow rock.
Margot Fleming.
Yep. Yeah, you're gonna have
She's
to finish.
making her debut.
And this
Hard.
needs to be a long guard, and it's not. They're coming in.
Yep.
Go, 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 go.
Wouldn't you have thrown another guard?
Yeah, for sure.
Call
Yeah,
Shona.
there's not much separation here now. You got a shot at the double to give your team a really good chance of winning.
Okay, it's either a mistake or go back to what Carey Galusha said earlier about wanting them to chase and make shots.
But you don't really
It's
want
just
them to
that's
chase.
just a wrong shot.
Yeah, you just don't want them to be chasing this early. You eventually want them to, but throw some centers, make them chase those.
Keep some separation. Interesting, they're not trying the double, Cheryl.
Harder, hard.
Just peel in the center.
Good.
So now you cover?
Yep. Yeah, for sure. And then, you know, I think Carey's got to be hoping, thinking that Northern Ontario being here for their first time, you know, I would think the best shot would be lever the forefoot. It's not a gimme.
No, it's a pressure shot. Your first Scotties.
Yep, go, Shona. Yep. Drag it, drag it, drag it.
Nice line here if they can keep it moving.
Go, 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 go. Okay, that's good. Good, Margot.
There's your separation.
Gotta go this way though.
You wonder if, in fact, then that first call was, in fact, in. If she can throw up a guard like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
No. Yep, yep. Really hard. Hard, 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 hard. Really gotta go. Really gotta go.
Oh, wow, goodness.
Yeah.
Runs it straight back, but leaves that center guard now right on the line.
A little down.
Yeah, it wasn't a peel weight that we're used to for sure.
No, 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 no.
Joanne Rizzo made her
Roll for weight.
debut last year playing with the Territories. Been around the game a long time.
Drag it.
Her husband Nick is a long-time player in Ontario, and
Drag it. Don't worry about line. Go, 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 go,
she
go.
came
Drag
that
it.
close, of
Okay,
course,
whoa, whoa,
in
whoa.
2013. They finished second. She playing with Sherry Madaw.
That's right.
Lost the Roar of the Rings final.
Oh, yes.
Or they to Jennifer Jones, or they would have gone to Sochi.
I remember that.
Like the guard's high, right?
Are you just thinking that we could get that back one right now?
Yeah. I mean, just play it tight, right? Yep.
whatever you decide here, whether you're going for the shot
Big
rock or you're going
board?
for the guard, the out turn's the
Yeah,
call.
this shouldn't do much, I don't think.
Get a little more room for error. You breeze by the guard on the in-turn side, you breeze by
Yeah,
everything.
but the guard's high.
I mean, if I take the guard, I take the guard, right?
If you hit the guard, that's okay. Forward.
Yeah, that's the pro side miss on this. Don't be wide.
Mm-hmm.
Get one or the other. Make some noise.
Which we have seen a lot of.
Yeah.
Yep. Hard for the guard.
Hard to roll it. Hard to roll it, Amanda.
Megan Smith
Throw there. Sorry, Chris, I didn't give it a chance.
talked about this young lady has been a winner, even going back to her days playing as the Ontario representative at the Canada Winter Games, won a gold medal there. And I just got notification today that the next Canada Games in 23 are to be played in Prince Edward Island.
Oh,
yeah.
That'll be good.
Now the summer games, this year's summer games in Niagara Falls have already been moved to 22.
Hard, Margot, get it over there. Okay.
Tough one, Joe. Yeah, just roll around the court somewhere.
Wide open.
Like that. Just thinking which way?
Yeah, I just don't want to jam.
I feel like this way is easier, but straighter.
But like roll here.
Yeah.
Okay. Control.
Yeah.
Yeah, you really don't want to leave too many rocks in play, but in this case, I don't mind nosing it or rolling berry, because if you peel it out of there, you know what they're doing. They're going right around.
Yeah, you can't get rid of the guard. So the best
No.
defense is
Yeah.
try and roll behind it.
Oh, I'm hot. Yeah.
No roll.
Sorry, Chris.
Okay.
Sorry.
Well, in the middle is Katrina LeMay-Doan, of course, the Olympic speed skater. Mark Tewksbury on the right, now sporting the grayer whiskers, and of course the best stash in the business belongs to Lanny McDonald, who won a Stanley Cup here and is a hero, of course, in Calgary. And Katrina will be the chef de mission for the next Winter Games.
She will.
In Beijing, of course, and that's next year.
The lightest I've thrown in a while.
Great
Ironically.
choice.
Oh, for sure.
All three of them Hall of Famers.
And yeah,
Gotta
and
finish.
Katrina has
It will.
been my
Just wait on no, then.
my co-host in summer games coverage, and opening games and closing ceremonies. So
Did you turn their exhibits off too, Cheryl? And then, or was it just
No,
one?
actually, I left theirs.
Oh, interesting.
Jeez.
timeouts being called by Team Northern
Do you
Ontario.
have to go there, or does he come here? COVID rules, I don't know.
Would love to have
Yeah,
that
like
front of the tee line, but it's right underneath cover.
Well, it still goes back to what you said about forcing a draw.
Mm-hmm.
Did you rip? You should do this. Well, then she does this, and we're ripping the double. Well, even if she's just in line, she just has to be.
What's your other thought? Just come to it? Just beat her. Like we go here, then what?
So whatever you're feeling.
Rodney
Krista,
Guy
I
is
don't think
a
it's-
longtime coach of Krista Burns, coached her at all the
You need something to come to.
Canadian
Yeah.
juniors.
What do you like here?
Yeah. I probably won't.
Well, don't you go to school if
This
you
is
draw
taking its
here?
time if we're coming this way, right?
You do. You get there first. I mean, the other option is to peel, but then you're looking at a double.
Okay.
Okay.
No,
Yeah.
think there.
Yeah, that looks like to me. You got it.
So if you did play the peel, as it's certainly an option, there's probably going to be a rock somewhere in that area. Now, like you said, you have to play the double. So is that your forte? Is that what you want to do? Chances are that is not what you want to do, because you're going to play the draw here. I like this call. You get this rock top four buried, you might not have to throw your last one.
Well, and it goes to Carrie Galusha's. Let's get there and make them chase. So
Mhm.
it's kind of the get there first theory.
They know the shot, they know the spot, they know the speed.
Get out of the room. Off the line right now. Don't kill it if you don't have to. All you. Okay. Yeah, line. Yep. Yep, hard. Yeah, we gotta go. Gotta go. Hard, guys. Yeah, right up.
Looks
get it past
good.
it. Get it
Looks
past it.
really
Go.
good.
You got it. Go.
Hard.
Go. You got it. Go.
Hard. Well,
Getting carried away. Shoot.
Killed it.
And right to the edge of the button.
It's okay, guys.
Oh, stops another foot higher, your shot, and it doesn't come out the other side. Still not bad.
Not bad at all.
And timeout called by Northwest Territories.
Thank you.
Can see maybe, what, a third of it?
Those 2 ways.
Right.
That's all we can go by.
Back line? Back 4, yeah. Just enough to get it back here.
Well, we got to be careful with that guard up there, right? We can't throw it too babyish.
With the end, no.
No, not at all.
Yeah, no, we know.
Yeah, we're thinking here.
Like, is this backline too much? What do you think for ice? We haven't really seen this.
I don't think they need back line, Cheryl. You just got to get it to there. You only maybe move the red one an inch or two.
Crazy, should it?
Well, I know when it gets in here, it busts like crazy, right?
Yeah.
And then when we're out here, it runs like crazy. Like it runs.
Okay.
So.
Tight to the yellow, tight to the red.
Yeah,
I'm thinking here,
that
Jen.
high red you can see on the left top of the screen is going to get in your vision.
Wow. Why wouldn't you come down, follow it down, just quietly tap it back, or is this the play?
Because I think with draw, if you played the tap weight, you're not going to get the curl to get to shot. So, because it was just straight draw that allowed it to curl that much at the end.
Okay. Well, right now it belongs to Northern Ontario, and what a comeback it has been for Krista Burns out of Sudbury. Down 5-2 after 4. They traded singles. She got a deuce in 7, stole 2 more in 8. And now looking at the win, not having to throw her last.
A little heavier down this path.
Very tight ice here, Cheryl. And you're right. If it tracks like they have been, it's all over that red guard. But this curls a good foot onto that center line early. They'll never get it by. So looks to me like they're trying to throw maybe back 4, back 8.
Yeah, I think pretty close to that.
Final stone for the Territories, and you heard her say, Carrie Galusha, gotta go. And so Fleming and Barber with Rizzo calling line. You've got to get it by that top red first, though. Oh, is it going to find its way through? No. She's going to crash all over that guard. And there is the win for Northern Ontario as they complete the comeback, make the final 8-7. And Northern Ontario and Krista Burns out of the Idlewild in Sudbury pick up their win on this opening night of the Scotties in Calgary.
The Scotties Tournament of Hearts is brought to you by Tim Hortons, the official coffee of curling Canada. By Home Hardware, here's how. By Sponge Towels, paper towels, made for real-life messes. And by OK Tire and BKT Tires.
We have to get in a groove early and try to get into that game form quite quickly. And if we can start out all close to what we can do, I think we'll improve from there and just get better as the week goes on.
We took every opportunity we could and practiced as much as we could, and when the ice was available, and you know, I hope it is an advantage, and we're just so excited to start playing.
Yeah, Suzanne Burt, one of the few teams to actually win her way here out of Prince Edward Island against Sherry Anderson. And it'll be Kathy and Brian tomorrow morning as our coverage continues at 10:30 a.m. Eastern Time on TSN 1 and 3. And they are here, Anderson and her teammates, as teams will get a little more practice time on the ice. So we're underway here in the Scotties. So glad to be back with you. And we look forward to being with you for now 2 months. The Scotties Tournament of Hearts on Canada's sports leader, Till we talk with you again tomorrow. TSN.